Notice Meek Mill signed to Rick Ross. Meek Mill has never gotten bigger. You can say that to a degree. He's big, but
Because
he
he
ain't
makes
bigger than Rick
really good
Ross.
music, I would say.
Yeah,
Really good music
he
with
does.
bars and all that good stuff.
Definitely, but he ain't bigger than. It's something about Rick
That's true.
when you sign
What
to
was
him.
who's that artist that all the artists under them are dead?
Um,
It's crazy that we have to think about that. Or
it's
that exists even. It's beyond me.
I can't think of his name. I know who you're talking about.
Gucci Mane?
I'm gonna say,
No,
no,
it's
no,
not
no,
Nicki
no, no,
Minaj.
no.
It's not Nicki.
Gucci Man's record label actually, even though a lot of his artists have died, because
Yeah.
wasn't Young Dolphin? Young Dolphin was signed under him. And he
Yeah.
died.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying that was a setup or nothing.
No, but it's not.
Wrong spot, wrong time. What was that? He was getting cookies for his grandma or some shit like that. Yeah, that's crazy. You
Wrong
can't.
spot, wrong cookies for his grandma is nuts.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Now, I think what it was a recent setup was the offset situation.
Uh,
You mean to tell me, bro? We pushing 40, bro. We pushing 41,
we're
42,
playing
bro.
dice.
And we still playing dice and
Not
getting
it's
shot.
fun. It's like
It's fun.
you want to live like a kid when you have the funds. That's what we're working hard to have the funds to live our childhood expressions, to be able to be the most ourselves and still have love and not belittle the things that people do that we used to do because we've gotten to a certain place in life. We want to be able to do those things. We work so hard to do those things. So I get why he was playing dice, but I don't get how somebody could have killed the person chill that was not even doing
There we go.
nothing. Like that was
That's the part that
that
gets me.
that made
I'm
me
not
want to.
mad at the rolling
I cried,
dice.
but it was like I don't know him personally, but that's
That's
nuts.
that's messed up. I think that was an industry setup. I believe
Sure is.
Did you say insurance? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Do you get insurance on your artists?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's not a conversation I want to go into right now.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
That's scary.
I got set you
That's not
up.
a conversation I want to get
I got-
into right now. Are you serious? No, we're kidnapping him. This is a kidnapping, as you
No,
can tell.
you get insurance on your artist. So I told you before I wanted to if I didn't become an artist, I wanted to be an AR, right?
Yeah.
So the cool thing about being an AR, and then after this I gotta leave. The
Yeah.
cool thing about being an AR, I'm over here trying to
Yeah, baby.
the cool thing about being an AR is let's say for example I got an artist underneath me, right? Okay, so I do got to manage this art by putting money into them, whatever, have it be it like that, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's 20, 40,000. So that's why as an AR, I would recommend having 20 bands.
Yeah.
So that way you can have funds to
Start
fund them. Right,
Bro.
right. Because if you ain't funding them, what are you doing? You're just a fanboy. You're just saying, hey, yeah, let's go to the studio together. An AR actually funds the artist. So I would say as a beginner AR, start off with 20 bands, right? So you can at least pay for their studio time, whatever. Anyway, so after I do all that funding, what's the whole point? I want to sell this artist to a record label.
Yeah.
All right.
Make them marketable.
Make them marketable. Exactly. So after I signed them to a record label, then that's when I get paid. Now, I'm gonna tell you a true story. I had somewhat of a semi manager, right?
Yeah.
Um, he was the person who found Ori Lennox. Ori Lennox, you know who Ori Lennox is, right?
Yeah.
So Ori Lennox was originally supposed to be a gospel singer. But he was going down this church route for a reason. Before he had found Ori Lennox, he did sign her to J. Cole.
Yeah.
But at that time, Dreamville wasn't popping.
Yeah.
So this was still kind of like in the infancy stages of Dreamville. The reason why he went the route he went for church singing people is because he had a group of artists, rappers, 3 rappers. There was a group. He was about to get this group signed. And what happened? They went to jail.
Yeah.
All that money he put into the artist, gone. So this is where the insurance part comes, right? The insurance part is to save your butt if something happens to your artist, whether they go to jail, whether they die, so you can still
Recoup on the money you spent.
spent.
Damn, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This at times 10 is crazy. Now that does put the artists like me in a scary position because it's kind of like, oh wow, these people do have insurance on me, but it also makes you choose wisely because your choices have to speak to your personality and who you are as a person. And as an artist, if you're going to influence, you have to have influence over yourself.
Yeah.
You'll be able to tell yourself these are the good things I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna influence myself to influence people.
Yep.
And so I don't like artists going to jail scares me though. Like there's a lot of like
Oh yeah, no, they were
you should be trying to live your life. And
they
you
were
get collected.
days away from getting signed. Days. I mean, he got the guy got the phone call at the time. He said, "Hey, bring him up to Universal Records."
Damn.
Universal Records.
Damn, they just got collected over
Yeah.
dumb decisions. Bro.
Yeah, top 3. You know who the top 3 is? The top 3 is Universal. Universal Records, Atlantic Records, and and Sony.
This reminds me of the artist that shot his barber recently. He was getting famous on TikTok.
Mhm.
Don't worry about me. You raised the gangster. No, no, no.
Oh,
Bro, shot his barber.
what's his
Oh,
name?
shot his barber.
I was just talking about him.
Check his
50
haircut,
Cent
man.
was shouting him out. I was just talking about him. 50
Check
Cent.
his haircut, man. I don't know.
What was it? What's his name?
Why he shot his barber?
Something
I can't even
Smoke.
be laughing
Something.
about it because a mother lost her son, bro.
What was Pop Smoke? Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
That's who it was.
No, no, no. He wasn't. It wasn't Pop Smoke, but he was kind of like Pop Smoke. Pop
It
Smoke
wasn't.
got killed. Yeah, Pop Smoke was definitely not it. No, yeah, he got killed, just living his life and flexing like good.
Yeah, you're
Like
right.
he was doing. Pop Smoke was doing good artistically and as a person, like staying away from the gangster scene.
DMX vibes for
Yeah,
real.
DMX vibes for sure. Even this nigga, even this man that shot his barber.
I get.
Bro, I'm trying to
Like try to keep professional, right?
keep it professional here. That's nuts.
I know. We'll talk more. We'll talk more for sure.
I appreciate you.
What's the steps to get signed into a record company?
What's the steps to get signed to a record company from your perspective? What do you know about that?
So the step, so I'm no, no, I was on my way to trying to get there, right, with kind of my manager, but me and my manager kind of fell out. Just because, in my opinion, he was going too slow, right? Um, so the steps to getting signed is you need a portfolio and make a big portfolio, right? I say something between 20, 30 songs at least. Russ went in with 500 songs. Um, but Russ is a different story. You can go about it different ways. Do you want to get signed, or do you want to go in and get a distribution deal? A distribution deal meaning, all right, so I'm gonna lay down, let's say 10,000. That should be about how much it costs. Might cost 20,000 now. But I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna give you 10,000. I'm gonna let you listen to the songs. You gonna okay it, and you're not gonna be signed, but they're gonna give you a distribution deal to the point where at least they will do the distributing for you out on Spotify. They will distribute your merchandise, all that stuff.
So distribution includes marketing and sort of promotion. Okay.
Exactly. Limited though. Limited. But yes.
Okay.
And all for about 10,000, maybe 20,000 now. Now, if you want to now that can be any artist as long as you have a halfway decent song, money. Now, if you want to get signed, you have to have a portfolio. 20, 30 songs I would recommend. Russ did go in with 500. After that, go in with some money to leverage yourself.
But I keep talking about leverage. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
leverage is important. Otherwise, they'll have you bent over backwards.
Yep.
It's not
Leverage yourself because at the end of the day, remember, they're giving you a loan. So let's say you don't make quite as much as what you want to get out of their pockets, right?
Yeah.
But at this point, you're known. Okay. So have some money to get out the deal. I would hold about 40, 50,000. I know that's much. I know that's a lot, but I would hold that much just in case, like, I need to get out the deal. My name is known. I don't need you guys no more. It was me. Because at the end of the day, these record labels are just looking at you like cash cow, right? And you need to take it like a business. Don't go in there with personal feelings, right?
You're not there to make friends. It's really it's a
it's
friendly
that.
game, but there's no friends in the
But
game.
ain't no friends in it. Yeah, it's a friendly
Recognize
game,
that.
but no friends
You
in
have
the
to
game.
choose the point in life where you're gonna apply your services because everywhere seems to be like that. It's a
Yep.
friendly game, but there's no friends in this
Ain't
game.
no friends in it.
Are
Exactly.
you kidding?
So this is how I would do it. So now my name is known. I'm gonna cash out the deal. I'm 40,000 short. Now this 40,000 could be everything. They didn't give you shows. They didn't give you how to how they promoted your album for you. Did the whole full yards, 2 albums and everything. And now you need to get out the deal. You're just short 40,000. Give them the 40,000. You're out the deal. You own your rights to your music and everything now. That's why they killed Michael Jackson, right? But kind of like, let me go back to kind of the other thing too. So there's something called a shadow deal. A shadow deal is something what Joyner Lucas went through. You know who Joyner Lucas is?
I love that man.
Joyner Lucas. So Joyner Lucas talks about what a shadow deal is. So I actually got to meet Joyner Lucas too, before he was popular. Really, really nice guy. Really cool guy.
He seems very nice. Bars to infinity and emotional. I love an emotional gangster, bro.
Yeah,
The energy is good.
He came down to Kansas City and I was talking about kind of his career. I was like, how'd you get to where you wanted? Because I was this close to getting a song by him. I had 4,000 on hand. I had 4,000 on deck.
Gee.
And I wanted to get a feature with him. This was when he had his ADHD album out. His ADHD album just came out. And he had told me, he's like, I can't. And I was like, if this would have been like a year ago, I would have took the 4,000 and said, yeah, let's do it. But he had just got signed. So now his price went up dramatically. Once you get signed, your price basically it triples.
Nah,
So,
for real,
so
it
that,
does.
mm-hmm,
It does because it's like, okay, people want you already.
mm-hmm,
Because that's the only reason you'd get signed. It's like you have to create a fan base and you have to have a niche of people that say, okay, this particular music, this particular sound, I like it, I want it, and I'm willing to go in my pockets for it.
yep. And imagine you're already charging 5,000. The record label needs their cut, so that's about a 15,000. That his 5,000 price just went to 15,000 because they gonna probably take 5,000. He probably takes 10.
Facts.
Yeah, yeah. But he has something called a shadow deal. A shadow deal is when they make it seem like you're signed.
Yeah.
So this is Atlantic Records, by the way. They make it seem like you're signed.
Shout out.
I know,
You
right?
feel me? Shout out Atlantic Records.
I know, right? I'm over here just I'm
That
putting
depends.
I ain't putting nobody on blast. I ain't putting nobody on blast.
Damn.
Uh,
But go
but
ahead.
so imagine they make it seem like you're signed to the record label, right? But in reality, you are, but you're not. They give you a very, very low budget to work with. Talking very low. I'm talking like in maybe 20,000 max, 15,000 max. It's something, but on a grand scheme of what they give you when you're actually signed, is nothing. So I think they give you about a low amount to work with, and if you pop off from this low amount, then they will actually sign you. But the whole time they make it look like you are signed, because it creates hype, right? So at this point of a shadow deal, where you're at in your life is you're gonna be somewhere in between. Your city knows you. You're popping off. You went to the record label with 30, 20, 30, with 30 or 20 songs. They see a single in there, one or two singles in there that they like, and they say, hey, we don't want to do, they're going to do, come with two choices. They're going to do a demo deal. A demo deal is where they're going to allow you to release a 5-track album, or they're going to do a shadow deal. And a shadow deal is going to be where they're going to give you money and they're going to see basically what you do with it, and they're going to be limited amount. And at that point, I'd probably recommend for you just to release a single or maybe two songs at max, and hope one of those singles pop off. If one of those singles pop off, then they actually sign you. So it's probably going to go down in those two scenarios more than likely: a demo deal where you can release an EP at maximum, or a shadow deal where make it looks like you signed, and you can fake sign it. I've seen it. Like that time where Jordan Lucas signed the contract. I ain't saying look. I'm gonna just say something, okay? That wasn't. I mean, he signed it,
The contract had
but
different stipulations than the typical contract we know about.
than a typical contract that you would usually know about, right? But they made it look real because it says Atlantic Records on there and everything. But it's just a shadow deal.
Gotcha.
But the normal people don't know this. So they're now his fan base is hyped. Oh, Jordan Lucas just got the deal. He's the real deal. What does that create? That creates speculation. Speculation creates more fans. So the whole point of a shadow deal is to help give you a little bit extra more hype to your training. Because here's the thing. It's like imagine a business, right? And the business stock is going down. Ain't nobody gonna buy that shit. They're gonna be like, bro, why the hell we gonna buy this?
It's suffering.
It's suffering. But then imagine you just keep the momentum going. The whole point of the shadow deal is to keep your momentum, to give you a little bit more momentum because they just slightly believe in you and they think he's good, but he just needs a little bit more momentum. Give him a shadow deal. And so that creates that extra hype to bump your stock up.
Wow.
Well, you are the stock.
Yeah, fair facts. Pretty
Yeah.
much bump your popularity. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah. So check
I
it
didn't know
out.
about that.
It's, young Jordan Lucas doesn't talk about it much, but you can look it up. It's called a shadow deal, and then the demo deal. Not Young Dolphin, Young Thug. Young Thug does talk about the demo deals a lot, and he also talks about how he got out of the record being signed to a major record deal because he did what I just told you. He was short just a little bit of money
Yeah.
from all the promoting they gave him.
Yeah.
He gave him I think 100,000 because he had 100,000. He was done. He said my name's known worldwide. He's like
I'm out of this.
I'm out of this. He said here's your 100,000. I want the full rights of my music back. I want everything because as soon as you get done paying that deal, all your rights come back to you. Because while you in it, remember you only getting I think like 50%, 30%. You're only getting like 30% of royalties. So as soon as you pay that deal off, you go from getting 30% of your money to 100%. That's why they killed Michael Jackson. Think about that, bro. Think about if Michael Jackson would have fulfilled the deal and paid that off. He would have been the richest black man in the world, and not America, in the world.
Damn, that's actually crazy. It's there's like so many. It's like layers and layers and layers to the music business. Everything has layers, obviously, but it's just interesting to see how things operate. And there's so many still very organic blow ups that happen within this industry.
Oh yeah.
But then it's about now maintaining their momentum from an independent stage to a professional stage. And
That's all it is.
whew,
And it can feel like at times you're being kind of like consolidating, right? I like
yeah,
to say consolidating. Like you're stuck in one channel of part of your life. But as long as you keep moving, you're getting somewhere. As long as you got connections, you're getting somewhere, right? So that's what I would say.
proactivity.
And one other thing, and then I'll leave. One other thing I would recommend before going into a record deal, what I was going to do was, so I had 3 albums, and my manager knew the guy for Universal Records. He had a Universal Records. He knew them people. He also used to um, make beats for Little Chucky. If you guys know who Little Chucky is, he was basically like Little Wayne's,
Really?
yeah. So what was my game plan was to go in with my 3 albums. My man, now I know people, right? So you can use the people you know as well. My manager has already signed 2 artists with Universal Records. Because remember, he had Ori Lennox before me, and he did Little Chucky. He used to, so his name's already known. So I got one person on my side, and then I remember I told you about the Michael Jackson producer that did the Invisible album.
Yeah.
He did a couple of the songs on the album that was going to release. So that's 2 names I know. So imagine this: I'm going in with 50 tracks. I got 2 professional people that's well known in the game, very well known, and I'm coming in with basically a little bit of money on the table. I had 20,000 on the table, so I'm basically at the time I had Bryson Tiller, and I have a Bryson Tiller feature. So I would say go in with as much as possible. Go in with well known people that's going to back you. That's going to be like, yeah, no, I did this person's song.
Yeah.
I produced his track.
Yeah.
He paid for it. He's good, great artist. And then have another person. I managed him. He's cool, great artist. And really, what my manager was going to do was he wasn't really my manager. He was just kind of like like a representative. He was going to be my representative. He was going to go in and basically just be like, I managed basically his whole career, his beginning steps of his career.
Yeah.
You know me. I've been here several times. I vouch for him. And I then, of course, his producer here, that I managed to hook him up with as well. And that's 2 names. And then if they would have listened to the Bryson Tiller track, that's motherfucking Bryson Tiller. Oh, that's 3 people in one. I'll get him something. But like I said, sometimes things take a left, and that things took a left.
Oof.
So
Life.
yeah. But it's about having those things lined up legally and everything's correct. So that's all it is. So just make sure you have your people to back you. They don't have to be well known like mine, but maybe semi known. That'd be cool because it gives you that extra edge. It gives you that extra step when you give in the room.
Mhm.
And then the second thing is one. I would recommend one feature. I would recommend one hot feature. Get it by a throwaway track.
Mm.
Get with someone that kind of get around the industry and find someone that knows how to connect you with people
Mhm.
that can get you access to people that sells throwaway tracks.
Gotcha.
I bought that Bryson Tiller throwaway track for about 4,000, 3,000, 3,500. I actually had 2 choices. I had Bryson Tiller or 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz was running for 5 bands. Uh, yeah, yeah,
Bryson is soulful, man. You reach a certain scope of audiences, even the ones in the church.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah, like
he's
it's
very soulful.
soulful. It's
I thought it
fully
was the
soulful.
better deal. I thought it was the better deal. So if you can find someone that can connect you with someone that can give you throwaway tracks versus maybe spending a whole lot of money on a fresh new feature, then that can work to your advantage big time.
I have one question, one more. For the again. So, let's say you're a music producer, right? You do a song, like let's say I do a song with you.
Mm,
Then a year later, you tell me, "Oh, I'm over here with. Okay, let's start with it.
Okay.
Produce a song based off with cool friends. Okay, you didn't pay for the song. I
Mm,
didn't pay you for got the song. Send it over to you.
mm.
1 year later, you come to me and say, "Oh man, I got money bag yo, right? Um, he wants to feature on it. He's like, oh, I'm going over there like next week.
So he
Hold
wants
up,
to feature.
yeah. Now
Okay,
you go
okay,
over there. Now
okay.
you got there. Now money bag is like, yo, give me like 30,000,
Woo!
right? It's okay, no problem. Pay the money,
Okay. Now, did we sign contracts
no
before?
contracts.
Oh, no, don't do it. Never give away the money before signing a contract. Never. Typically. Not unless you really know this person very well. The only person typically, like for me, the only person I would do that to. So the Michael Jackson guy, for example, I'm cool with him to the point where I don't have to sign a contract with him. I know he's gonna do me good. I can give him 5 bands right now. He'll give me 2 fresh beats, and I'll be solid because I know him, right? If I don't know you at all, I don't care if I think if you're my idol. I'll be honest. I'll do it to J Cole too. I love J Cole. I'll do it to J Cole too. We need to sign a contract first before we do any type of money exchange. Any type of money exchange.
Hear me out though. So now you pay the 30,000. Song is done. Now remember it's your song.
So,
Initially.
but no contract signed, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
remember it's your song going initially. Um, song is done. Everything is mixed and mastered.
Oh, this
You
sounds
don't want
bad.
it. You don't want the song because you're in with some FBI situation. You can't be outside.
I can't release the song.
Yeah, no, no, no. I give you like so you pay the money, right?
Okay, yeah,
thirty
pay.
thousand,
Yeah,
but you cannot be outside like that because you're doing like
on
some kind
house
of
arrest.
no some fraudy stuff.
Okay, okay.
So you can't release the song. You can't
Someone
really
else
be
has to
outside.
release it for you.
So now remember I'm the one that produced the song. So I have this song.
Okay,
You can't release the song.
okay.
And Moneybag did not sign the contract. What do you do?
You can't release the song. You're effed. You can't release it. You can't release.
And
No,
you're out of 30 bands.
So is
eh,
it ideal to just put it on TikTok and just be
I
like,
mean, here's what could possibly go down. Um, because here's what's possibly could go down. Right. You could release the song and see what Moneybag says. Right. But Moneybags has his own record label.
mhm,
So he can have someone reach out to you via someone else and he could sue you, right? But at the same time, you did give him the 30 bands, but there's no contract signed, there's no receipt signed for none of that.
raw
Uh
cash?
yeah, it was just all cash. So he could no wait, is it hold on one second. Is this the person's song?
Remember, yeah, it's a person's song.
No, I don't think on just being a human, he knows he did the I'm gonna just curse
The
here.
business.
He know he did the damn song. He know he
Yeah.
did the song. Now definitely if he did it that wasn't at his local studio. If he definitely didn't do it at his local studio, you could backtrack it. And if you have the original recordings, the original files,
The track out.
you can the track outs
Mhm.
you could illegal you can go to court with that and what's it called, poor man copyright. So poor man copyright is basically timestamps,
Yeah.
so you can timestamp where the recording was at and what time it placed. So let's say it happened 2023 December 4th. It's going to have all that on the track out, right? And then let's say you have just 1 or 2 pictures of you and Gucci Man or whatever, or Money Yo Bag, right, in the studio together. That's even going to confirm it more that that wasn't even at his studio. So that means he had to go to another studio. You got the track outs, you got the stamp. So legally, you could approach it like that. That's called poor man's copyright. You can go to court like that and send them the files of the trackouts. The trackouts will have the date and the time, and then if you have 1 or 2 photos to back it up, like, hey, this is the studio that we were at, we were hanging out. Boom, you could do that and then release it and be cool. You could do that.
So now, who's the person that's going to release it? The producer or the original artist that did not pay for the song?
I would if the artist can't release it, because you said the artist can't release it, I would recommend the producer because the producer has the track outs.
It's just that simple.
And that's simple. And then like I said,
And
yeah,
if it wasn't paid for initially, that's what makes sense because that's
but
their
remember,
time.
he
They
did pay
paid for
for
it in
it.
time and sweat.
He did
No,
pay
he paid for the feature. He didn't pay for the initial song with the producer, correct? He didn't pay for the song with the producer.
Wait a minute. He paid for
The
he paid for the
feature.
vocals.
Yeah, he paid for the just for the vocals, the feature with the artist, with the Moneybag Yo.
But he paid for the vocals for Moneybag Yo, right?
Yeah, he paid for the vocals. That's all he paid for. He didn't pay for the song that he did initially that he wanted to get a vocal on. The song with the producer. He's not even the original producer. He's just the artist. So the artist did not
so
pay the producer, but the producer and the artist worked together on this
why
track.
would the producer even release it then?
Mhm.
Yeah. In that case, yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Now I guess yeah, because the producer didn't get paid. Yeah. So then that stems the question why the producer would even release it. Now you could debate the producer isn't, because I'm going through a similar situation like that, like I told you, right, with
Yeah,
Hope Rise
did
Tiller.
some.
So that sounds more like, so this situation starting to sound like that, right? Minus the artist part. Um, so what could happen is maybe the producer,
Release the song. And see how it go.
yeah, you could someone can sweet talk the producer and say, hey, look, this got money in your bag on it. Are we gonna cry about you not getting $5,000, or do you want to get your name out there and possibly get the $5,000 after?
That's the producer's autonomous decision.
But that's
Honestly, at this point,
that at this point.
considering the situation.
That's why I said sweet talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at this point, that's the producer's own decision to do that. If he's not a well-known producer and he's just kind of like a local producer that's only known within St. Louis, let's say this Metro Boomin. This is a Metro Boomin hit. His first hit, his first song, You and Money Your Bag. If I'm in this situation, I'm doing it. I'm releasing. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, yo. If this is my first, and if I believe this is the track that's gonna get me known to be a hit producer,
Release it.
release that shit. Because here's the thing.
I'm still releasing it to make the money, you figure it out.
Bro, like literally.
Well, essentially, you could play with points. You can play with points. You know what points is, right? So you can be like, all right, we can do this, right? I will give you. I don't have the money, but let's say right now for security purposes and to make you happy, I will give you. But this big chunk of the pie for a producer, I'll give you 20% points. That's only leaving you with 80% because you paid Gucci Man. So I'll give you 20% points. That only leaves me with 80%.
But that's where being humane and reaching out to the producer as the track is taking traction before they have to reach out to you at lawyers.
No, no. You would say this before he
Released it.
releases it, so he feels kind of secure that he's gonna get some money after it releases.
Okay, so that would incentivize him to even release it to begin with, aside from the fact that it
Yeah.
will gain traction.
Who's
Yeah.
releasing?
The producer, that producer's the
So
only one that
let's-
can release this track right now.
So the guy that can't leave the house would give him a call, be like, hey, I can't leave the house. I'll give you 25 points. That's 25%.
Percent.
What
Yeah.
about, what about let's make it a little bit worse. What about the artist?
He had no points. Had no points to give.
Bro.
Like the producer, I mean the artist, you can't even reach him. You can't reach the producer. I can't reach the artist.
The artist are easy.
Let's say the
Jail,
artist
bro?
can't reach the producer.
No, you can't reach the producer cannot reach the artist.
Is the
original
artist
So
in jail?
in that case, I would go to his no, I would go to his mom or sister.
No, the person. Remember, this
The,
person is
the producer can't reach family members, nothing.
They can't reach because remember this person is ready. Like I told you, like
Okay.
FBI situation going on. So
Okay, so he can't reach nobody. Okay, so in this
nobody still can get close to the person because nobody want to hit.
Wow.
in this case, then if I'm the producer, then I'm gonna take into consideration this. I can't reach this person right now. But if I'm not a well-known producer, I'm still release it. If
Yeah, I'm not gonna be sitting on money.
Yeah,
It's because like it's 12 hours of your time gone. At least.
and I would probably I would see if there's a legal way. I don't know if it's possible, but I would see if there's a legal way for me to take possibly 10 points. At least take something. If it's possible. If not, I still release it. But if it's possible, I would find a way to see if it's legally possible for me to somehow get some type of points out of this shit. But if not, I still release it.
Okay,
So
that's
this
his
is my life. I just told you.
real life story.
Oh, this is a real life story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we've all been there then.
Nah, release them. Like we'll talk about it later. Keep making money on the trash. Keep making building revenue. Like, because if somebody does a track with you and you put in the time with them, and then the exchange was just their energy and their time in that moment, there was no funds outside of that. Then it seems like the exchange has been met. It's your track now. That's just how I would reason. Because like, are you kidding?
Criminal.
It's my track. As a producer, I've produced for a couple of artists.
Yeah, but he can't. But for example, you can't take writing points, right? You can't.
No. You can't take writing credits, and that's what you would write in the distribution. But there will be nobody to give the splits to until that person becomes available to you.
I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. A normal producer takes like 2.5 points, 3 points.
Four is the standard for producers. 4%, yeah.
Actually wrong. What's wrong?
3 to 4% is for producers.
What is the right answer to it is 50%. Because yeah,
Oh yeah.
publishing.
Go ahead, finish.
For publishing,
Pub-
50.
Yeah, for publishing, but for distribution,
Distribution, it depends on whatever deal that's or what level does the producer have. Because some producers if you tell them you go do something with Metro Boomin or Zaytoven or somebody like that, you tell them you only give them 4%.
Yeah.
They go be like,
yeah, that's crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
I think well, you gotta think on what scale we're talking about here, though, right? Because if you're talking about a producer that's not signed, let's say you're talking about a producer that's not signed and he wants to take 10%, right? What's 10% of $1 million? That's 100,000 off one track. Okay, and this is a well-known producer that's not, he's not signed, so he can take that full 100,000. Now, for an artist, for a producer that's signed, I definitely recommend 50% off the table. Definitely recommend it. But if you're not a signed producer, for if you're working with other artists, I would recommend at least maybe a closer to a 25% cut. Um, because that way the artists, I mean, 50, man, I can't imagine only having 50 points to work with. Because also, we were talking about record deals, right? You can use points. I forgot to mention that. You can use points when you go into a record label. So I had money. I had 20,000. I was gonna have an extra 20,000, but essentially I could have used points too because record labels do like it. Where they looking at you like a cow.
They just want publishing. They just need some money. Some kind of something.
They want something. So sometimes, let's say you don't got money. Let's say you only got 10 grand. That's fine. That's cool. Now you can offer them points. You're like, I only got 10 grand. So I got 10,000. I got all these songs. I need this type of deal. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you a little short? Okay, that's fine. I'll give you points." So for my first album release, I will let you take
Higher.
I'll let you take higher. Now most record labels, they want to take something like some outrageous amount, like 30% plus. It's usually 30% plus, leaving the artist with 70%.
That's crazy.
So I would recommend, well, most artists get fucked even more. Most artists is the opposite way around. They, the record labels take 70%, leaving the artist with 30. TLC got fucked over hard. They got only not no percent. No percent.
PNB is the only person I know that has really been that like artist I know of popularly that has been ridiculed by his label. They took a lot of percentages. Like he'd make $1 million and probably only see 200,000.
That's craziness. That's so. In this case, if you don't got no money, and this is why it's good to know contracts. What I would do is coming with some type of money, at least 10. Coming with 10,000, and then they say it's not enough. But we do like the tracks, offer them points. Be like, okay, uh, I will give you. Let's say they said, always let them talk first. Let's say they originally wanted, and usually let the person who representing you or the person who's your manager talk. Never go to a record label by yourself. That's typically not a good idea.
Advantage points.
Yeah, so it's true. Because they're gonna be talking lawyer talk.
It's like going to court without a lawyer, bro.
It's like it's like going to court. Yeah, exactly. It's like going to court without a lawyer. So at least get someone to represent you. So let them do their talk, let them talk, and let's say, but understand the lingo, some of the lingo. So let's say the record labels, as you hear them talking, and you heard it. Okay, well, I heard you said that you wanted 30%, you want 30 points. I'll bump it up. I only got 10,000. First album release, I'll give you
60.
yeah, we'll double it. I'll give you 60 points. I'll walk away for
Cool deal.
it. Cool deal. Yeah, cool deal.
Can't
And see if you can
lose.
walk away with that. You can negotiate with points as well if you are a hot artist. So Joyner Lucas, for example, was already hot. His city was hot. So I could imagine Joyner Lucas probably negotiating with points. I could probably imagine that. Little Pump, he was hot before he got onto Atlantic Records. That's another one. If you are already hot artist, you can 9 times out of 10 you can negotiate with points because they see that you already get 800,000 views, 700,000 views, 500,000 views, maybe a million views. So they know that you already somewhat getting money. The merchandise is popping. They see sales coming in. It's obvious. So at that point, you're already popping. So why'd you come in? I need you because I want to be worldwide now. Okay,
Expansion.
expansion. So how much? Then they're probably gonna say, "Fuck the money. What's the points we getting?" Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Appreciate you,
I
man.
appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, it's no problem.
And have a blessed one consistently. We'll see you in a few minutes. Let me know.
I got you. I got you.
Samson. So from an independent perspective, I have a question for you, Samson. No, this question is for you. How do you see an artist organically reaching the audience that is for them? People that are willing to listen, people that want to hear them.
Something called organic. Organic is a lie.
Oh wow. Tell me more.
There's nothing. Tell me one thing that's organic in life. Bees, right?
Uh-uh.
For
Making honey.
okay, it's still a process.
Yeah.
It's not organic. It's a lie.
It's not an organic process, being that it's their shit.
Okay, but somebody has to go get it, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't it just fall down and fall in the bottle and be sold? That means it's a process.
So basically, from what my brain is detecting from what you're saying, organics does happen in life, but when it comes to capitalizing capitalistic systems, you have to
What?
process it.
Organic does not work. Yes, you have to go build out the system. There's nothing called organic. When people tell me, "Oh, I posted something organically," you lie, you did something. What did you do? Tell the truth and shame the devil. What did you do? Because you did something. Because you can't just post and say, "Oh, I just posted and it made 1 million views." First thing, you actually recorded.
Mm-hmm.
You actually uploaded.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you market it to multiple different people's page? Did you send links of your video? What?
You had to post it.
Sometimes it's just what people were feeling in the moment, and multiple people got on that same wave at a certain period of time.
So
Especially with TikTok and
let's start with TikTok.
yeah,
You
let's.
just post today,
Mhm.
then tomorrow you have 1 million views. How and why? You just no, that's not just something.
So you're saying that a lot of creators are doing the creative marketing route where they're paying for their views and paying
You
to
don't
put
need
it.
to pay for the views. It's just that you have to do something. The word organic is just like what's the definition of organic? Organic means oh uh, natural. It does happen. Uh, before the natural, what did you do?
But like, what do you mean before the natural?
The process. You
So,
did the process.
so you're saying the natural things are processed to then be able to reach the audience, and so because of that processing,
It's not organic.
everything is not organic. Okay, I can compute that.
Something
What a
that
bleak way to look at things.
I
But
just woke up and I went to my account and I seen $1 million. What did you do?
Chase
You go to the
glitch,
bank.
Chase
If you
kiss.
go to the bank and you just told them I just woke up and seen $1 million, first thing for they're gonna close your account.
Yeah.
They're gonna freeze the account and understand where this organic thing came from. Like, explain to us. That's why if you want to buy a house, you have to show taxes to know that where did the money at the end of the day, where did the money come from? There's nothing on earth that's organic.
It's got to
Like the
be a
system,
paper trail, especially in capitalism. The paper trail is
it doesn't
essential.
have to be in life. You have to. It has to have a track time to it. Like someone telling me, oh, yeah, cannot tell me put out the album. I just put it out last night. I woke up this morning. Oh my god, I just wanted it. Hey, let's go back to the beginning. What did you do again? You sat down to create. Okay. When you were creating it, what was your process of thinking? Oh, I was thinking about this, so it's not organic. You lied.
Okay, so from the thought process, it can be proven to be inorganic because of the
You thought about it.
there was a place.
Organic means it just happened. That is what organic means. It just I didn't do that. It just
Okay, so I have this art. I know this artist on TikTok. Her name is Scar Lip. She literally has a scar on her lip. She's a beautiful.
Scotland from
Ex-
France. It's not organic.
elaborate from your
Number
knowledge.
one, she was on TikTok every day
Exactly.
posting. That's not organic. That means work was put into it. Um, so not exactly that she put work into it on TikTok every day. Then she started doing uh, having snacks and rapping about snacks. So that means the thought process was going into it. It's not organic there. You're actually using your brain to think. For you to use your brain to think, that means you have to analyze, calculate, measure the in and the out. Then now you have a it's like a dream. Oh, I want to be a billionaire. So what are you going to do that? Oh, I'm going to do this and this and this. That's not organic. You have a
So once
process.
you start to organize your thought processes, organics is out the window.
No, because you're now putting process to it. So that word organic is a lie from the pit of hell.
Okay, so it's out here deceiving people. Let's
I'll be on Instagram. Somebody, oh yeah, you know, yeah, I make 100,000. Yeah, I don't really do too much, sir. Man, you lie. Let's start again from the beginning. What did you say? When people talk fast, if you slow it down, you understand that it's all lies.
No, that's one thing I could definitely agree with. There's a
So,
there's a good percentage
man,
of things lost in translation intentionally.
life. Mm-mm. Life.
Ah, it looks like it's shaking you.
You're not shaking. Shaking.
Yeah. But by shaking me, like we're all a little shook it from it. We keep experiencing different
Not me.
not you.
Because you
Dude,
can't
you were
shake something.
shaking and editing, bro.
You can't shake something you can't control. Can you control your life? You can't. You can't shake something. You
Mm,
can only process what you have. So shaking,
okay. So you can't even be shook by yourself or
you can't.
the processing.
You just have to put down what you need to do, write it out. Uh, Bible says, write down the vision and make it clear. Because if you make it clear, then every single thing that you need would come. And you'll be talking about universe and all these things. But at the end of the day, it's not about universe. People, Christian says God, Muslim says it was God. People don't believe it's just universe. No. The first thing is called the law of earth. The law in any religion, they say you give and it shall be given unto you.
Did you just avoid saying the law of the universe because you like the law of Earth? Like Earth is the only scope
No,
of.
not you have to maintain the topic. What we're talking about is not about law of universal earth. We're talking about law of life. You
Okay.
put in, if you don't put in something, you don't get out.
Period. No,
So that
that's
has nothing to do with Christian, no Muslim, no, or this
Hindu. It doesn't have anything to do with religion. It's just
the
continuity.
law of life.
Gotcha.
They say when you give, it shall be given unto you. Law of life. You walk, you eat. You
Law
don't
of life.
walk,
You
you don't
don't
eat.
eat.
So simple. So all these things that people do, oh no, this is
Ah.
too much stuff. I don't understand. You walk, if you walk and you narrow focus on what you walking on, um, yeah, yeah, it's mute two and three.
Oh, is yours four?
Yes,
Okay.
mute two and three. Um, yeah. So it's just really about the law of life, you know. Although some people will tell you put in 10,000 hours. I think I've seen some people that put 10,000 hours and would not learn the 10,000 hours the right way. So it's just a fail
Yeah.
of 10,000
A
hours.
waste of 10,000 hours. I don't understand. I'm thinking the 10,000 hours, regardless if you're moving, is taking you in some direction.
May not. You can do something the wrong way 10,000 hours, 10,000 times. If you don't realize that you do it the wrong way.
And
Understand?
what's your advice to people like that, or if you've ever even been a person like that in any of your experiences?
That's
Okay.
rubbish. Doing 10,000 hours. No.
So you've always like been open to learning how right
Every
way to do something.
so um last time I told you that everything that we look around is created by somebody.
Mhm.
So in this 10,000 hours is about deciding what you want to make better. If you want to make something better, you cannot repeat it doing the same thing over and over. Because if you do that, then something's wrong. I want to build a table. I'm about to hammer this empty air. It's going to go. Trust me. Exactly. So you looking?
I'm looking away because I don't know if I want to engage with that madness. You're hammering at an empty space, looking to make a table from it.
Yeah, for 10,000
No,
hours.
no, no. In today's world, that's art. You can go and do that in a crowd of people, building an invisible table.
Man.
Sorry. No, we're getting crazier, but you're right. That makes sense. It's not logical. You're not gonna get anywhere. Not a table anyone can use.
Just go somewhere. Yo, everybody come over here. Everybody come. I'm about to hammer a table. Where's the table?
Where's the wood?
I have the hammer. The wood is in the hammer.
It's a hard.
10,000 hours.
That's a
What is
hard
that?
knock life. No, nobody's doing
Okay,
that.
that's the point I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So in other words, it goes back down to if you want to do something, you have to understand the end point, understand the end point, and have a dream and write it out.
So not just religiously speaking, also scientifically, as people put down observations, you have to have a pattern and a track that you're gonna go a direction
If you go
before you.
to, if you're a scientist, you first before going into the lab, there's always a task. So that's the dream. In human life, if you want to do something, you must
Objective.
dream.
Yeah, you have an objective, something.
Okay, then. So that's what I'm saying. I'm about to be outside. Ha!
No, no, no.
That,
I'm not even outside with you. You're outside by yourself on that one. What kind of
that's something like all these things. It really does. It comes down to this. Um,
structure?
Structure is number one. I was my whole life I was talking about structure, but people don't understand structure though. People don't understand it because people just do random things. Trust me off. Trust me off.
But you're also the one who said that you're not in control of your life. You said that to me a couple seconds ago.
Structure,
So
not control your life. That means you're not your choice to wake up in the morning.
no, no, no. What
That's
I mean is
life.
like you're processing. You said it. That word processing means things are happening and you're processing it real time. Not to say that you shouldn't have the discipline to process it in the direction of things you've already set for yourself. I'm not making excuses for people in that regard, but I'm curious if is that something you consider as to
That is your question.
why a good number of people are, how would I put it? You just used the word. I don't remember the exact word you used. How a good number of people are not consistent is the word I would use, because you said they get distracted easily, just go on to something else. Like why they're not focused? Why what
You're
could
talking
cause
about,
that?
you just mentioned you're talking about true things. You're not, so what's the question? It's saying you said that something about life. You talked about structure. You said that having structure without life. That's what you just said.
I said that you mentioned earlier that people have are processing the life that they are living in, and that you're not in control of your life. These are the things you said to me in the last couple of minutes,
Yeah,
right?
why did I say you're not in control of your life? That means you're not in control of when you wake up. Like, as in, you can have an alarm, but you're not in control of if you're going to be able to wake up or not.
Okay,
That's the control
that's
you
the
have.
control factor. Okay,
You
so
have
everything else
control.
you have those, you have the control of what you do.
Now you get up. Now you have to have a decision of what the dream is and what the goal is.
Okay.
Then that's what that is. So you don't have control of your life. First, life is breath. That's what life
But you take
is. Life,
control of your time.
life is breath. You don't have control of the breath. Even the doctor does not have. The whole hospital doesn't have any control of anybody's breath. All the machine they have. If the person wasn't supposed to wake up, if you like put the machine in their toes, you ain't going nowhere. Um, having so you don't have control over the life, but you have control of the choice.
The choices of what you life or how you spend your time.
No, control of the choice. Just
The choices that will come over time in life.
you make choices every second, every semi-second, no millisecond. You make a choice. You make a choice. Like right now, I'm moving. Decided to move my hand. That's a choice. Decided to stay still. That's still a choice. So you have a choice, but you don't have control of your life because your life is not your own.
Okay, okay, okay. So what I'm processing from this is that in the life that I have, it's my choice what I do in the time that I have to do it. And
Milliseconds of your time, yes.
and so basically my question, I'm going to repeat my question to you again. What I'm not looking for excuses for people, but have you observed anything in real life experience that could cause people to be derailed, people to try to do multiple things at the same time? Like from your experiences, you're human too. I would imagine that things have come in your life that try to sway you from the direction you were going, and you can attribute your own discipline to why you stayed on track, but still, you've not noticed anything that could cause these fluctuations.
Because they may not have write out the vision or they did not make it clear.
They didn't write out the vision, or they didn't make it clear. That's your reasonings. So it's valid.
That's pretty simple. Now. If you have something, it's like that's why I gave an example of a scientist. A scientist before going into a lab has a mission, what they want to achieve. Like when you watch all the zombie movies, oh, I want to have the solution. I want to make everybody not be a zombie no more. Okay, so that is a dream in human form, in a scientific form. That's a subject. Um, in it's just you have to have the direction. If you don't have the direction, then you're gonna go left, right, and center. Like this year, my first thing I said I want to do, I said I want to write books. Okay. I was talking to my friend. I said, I got like two books I've done already. It's like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. And this person I'm talking to, he likes to talk but do not walk.
Yeah.
So when I talk to him, I just be looking at his plans. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and this. 1 year later. So just give you an example. He's an artist. He told me, "Yo, I want to do a photo shoot." I know him for 5 years. He hasn't done the photo shoot.
Wow, a lot of things must be happening in his life.
That's you see the point I'm trying to say. It's not anything about happening in his life. He doesn't make a decision.
He's not making it happen. You said you want to do it. The next thing is to just do it.
Like even before coming to this podcast, like I said, okay, first thing I want to do the books, have a system of the books dropping. Okay, cool. The next thing is I want to put out albums. I said I want to put out an album every day. I started in January, put out an album every day. Okay, now what do I want to do next? I want to do the podcast. Then after I do the podcast, then I will now narrow it down to talking about individual books because that's gonna be this the solution on marketing on the product. Okay. After that, it's okay. I want to work on the movie. What do I need to make to do a movie? Oh, you need a camera. Okay. What else you need? You need an audio recorder. Oh, okay. What else you need? You need a boom mic. Okay. What else you need? You need a script. Okay. What else you need? You need to have actors that can play the role. Okay, what else you need? Now you have to start thinking about distribution. Okay, but you have to have the goal, then follow the steps one by one. But if you don't have the goal, you can't get the steps. So the goal first, then the steps. Step one, two, three. Like me, naturally, I always operate in steps. Like when they, I'll be so confused. So what is the step one? Okay, step one is this. Okay, what is step two? Just oh, let's no, something won't break. What's the steps? Okay, this is steps now. Okay, now walk the steps. Pretty simple. Now the steps might take a longer period of time if you don't have the resources, but you have the steps.
Oh no, that's evident in all the people that we even look up to now that are where we want ourselves to be. They took the steps, like with or without the resources. It's not about having the resources, being resourceful enough to make use of what you have in front of
You
you.
need the resources.
But being resourceful enough to make use of what you have in front of you is the only way
What's
to
what's
bring
the
the
definition of
resources.
resources? That's where you start from. Step one.
Step one, guy. Well, the definition of resources I would call raw materials, the actual things you need to do anything. If you don't have a
You
video
just said the
camera,
keyword.
raw
Keyword.
materials.
What's the keyword? The actual thing
You need
that
to.
you need to go to get to where you're going to. So you need step one. You need the resources. It's not now you can say, okay, what type of resources? Is this something I have to go look for, or is it something I have? Is this something I can use what I have? But the step one is the resources. It's like somebody coming right now. I want to wear some clothes on. I don't have no material. What do you have? Oh, I have some leaves. Okay, you have a resource.
You have leaf. Start
That
gluing
you,
the leaf together.
you have a resource. So now you use what you have. But step one, you have to know where you want to go to. Then now use what you have to get to where you want to. That's your resource.
So basically, when you speak of resource, if what I need to capture my audience eye is a 4K camera that's resonating at, but no, hold on. That's what you know works in the industry, right? But what I have is my cell phone, and it has a camera. Was it not resourceful to use the resource that I have instead of trying to get to what I feel like I need because that's the standard right now?
Standard is based off who makes the standard.
The
Let's start
people
with
that
that.
do.
No, who makes the standard?
No. The people that are doing things. If you're
Who
doing
makes the standard?
the public that's digesting the information, they determine the standard, bro.
Who makes the standard? You just lie to yourself. That's the problem. The problem is that you are the standard. That is the first thing. That's the first thing. You wake up in the morning, I am the standard. That's the first thing. For oh man, this is what the people forget the people. I am the standard. Hear it.
Okay. I used to think my ego was on point, but it didn't lead me there. No,
This
no.
is
So
not ego. This is just
express that.
life. If you don't um like go back to Bible, Bible say care for yourself first so you can able to care for other people, right?
Hmm.
If you're unable to care for yourself, you don't have the standard. So you, standard starts for the person.
It does. It absolutely
It's
does.
not all when you talk about the camera or the 4K camera for this one hand. Without even the camera. The person is the standard. Then when the camera comes like, yo, bro, your life. You understand? So
So basically, if there's nothing worthy of shooting, what would you even be shooting to begin
so
with?
the standard first as a person. Then the second thing is oh, I have a camera on my phone. Or I don't have a camera on my phone. I have a GoPro or
My
what
laptop has a camera. Whatever
anything.
you have. Use what you have, do what you can. Start where you're at.
And if you watch online, right, you see like different people use different things to but the main thing that they all have in common, they have a goal.
and a drive because you see it as often as they claim it's going to be there. Consistency. That's a thing that shows up every single time. It's like how often are you showing up for yourself and setting your standard? Since you know
Like you don't
you've
say
peeved no you've peeved my interest as far as like the standard is you setting it. Like I've often thought about the blueprint for my reality and my life that I want to live. Nobody wrote it for me. Nobody else has that blueprint. Just like you. Let's say God called you to the movement that you're moving. Nobody. Was it a conference call?
Hmm?
Was it a conference call?
Yeah, it was a conference call with the Lord. Then before the Lord, well, the Lord was the beginning, right? But then they had a conference call with my mom and dad because they had to knock.
Okay.
Then the conference call led to the belly. Then the spam say, "It's." I was like, "Here we are, sir." Boom. That's where the conference call started from.
This, bro. This. I can't even say what I want to say now. Ooh, bro, I wish we were running shits and gigs. We're too like real with this stuff, but I love it because like I need more real. I need more real in my reels. Can I say that? I need more real shit in my reels.
I need more reels in my reels.
It's gonna be real, man.
So who
Like that's why I
started?
love Russ, the material he puts out.
Who,
Just
who,
walking and
who, who
talking.
started? Who started reels? Who named reels? I want to find out what's the definition of reels on Google because
Bro, say less.
what's the definition of reels? Because who started it?
Well, let me ask, who started?
Remember Facebook? Oh, no, you remember MySpace?
Yeah.
Do you remember Scornet? No.
No, I don't remember Squanet.
So before MySpace was Scornet.
I know MySpace, but I wasn't even ever on MySpace. I
That's
didn't.
what I'm saying. Before MySpace
Yeah.
was Scornet. After MySpace was Facebook. After Facebook was Instagram. And during that season, Snapchat. Then then what? TikTok now.
Mm-hmm.
So who started Reels in the first place?
Well, they're saying like the founder of Reels overview, Daniela Corrente,
Mhm.
is the co-founder and CEO of Reel. Prior to that, Daniela served as an associate creative director at Saatchi and Saatchi. It sounds like an, I don't know, Asian-based industry, no, but she seems to be white. The greater Los Angeles area, actually. Number of current jobs, one. She is the Reel CEO and co-founder. Nah, I think Reel is a different company. It's not the Instagram Reels. They're saying the people who created Instagram Reels are Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger.
No, that's more of a coder. But what's the definition of Reels?
It is similar to TikTok and enables users to edit and share videos for up to 90 seconds with various creative tools such as filters,
Before
text, and
TikTok,
effects.
what is the origin?
Who made Reels first? The earliest fishing reel.
See, that's my point I'm trying to say. So in other words, people use whatever they have.
Is already available.
So back to it again.
It's a cycle. It's a
Say, bravo, bravo,
no. It's
bravo.
a cycle. I'm clapping for you. It's a cycle because there's a lot of like
Before 4K.
realizations I'm making.
Who said, yo,
Let's call it 4K.
can make this a little sharper? 4K. Huh? Who said it? First thing before 4K, let's start. Who said 720? Yo, this look like 720 quality type. Like, those are the kind of things
That's
that
you going back, man. You skipped the 1080p.
What about 360p or 480p? Progressive.
It was invented in 2003. That 4K filming in Dallas or Dalsa. Wow. Which company invented 4K? The first display capable of displaying 4K content appeared in 2001, actually, as the IBM T220 and T221 LCD monitors. NHK researchers built a UHD TV, ultra high definition television prototype, which they demonstrated later in 2003.
Prototype. Keyword. It was just a prototype.
Look,
So my point I'm trying to say is that everything that we see, somebody created it. So now the question, now let me now use the mic well. Now the question to which camera this? Which
yeah,
camera?
I think it's the straight one.
So my question to you is that My question to you is that what do you have right now in your hands that you can turn into $1 billion, $1 trillion, $1 zillion idea? Because 4K, right, was a prototype, but now 4K is like a, oh yeah, you have when somebody, oh, you have a 4K camera? Oh, do you got a 6K camera? It was just a prototype not too long ago. So what do you have in your hands? I'm done.
Drops mic. Ugh, powerful rendition. Now, like this whole conversation has just been a reason to think and elaborate and strategize on actions that are necessary for me to start taking in my own reality currently. Yeah, first of all, I work on my stabilizing of the camera before this one tells me I have the shake. But what was it? The sick? Have you watched that Sweet Tooth? Where they're like shaking their fingers all triggered by the sick because children are now getting born as half human, half animal. Yeah. Dude says I have a sick when it comes to recording and making videos with the camera. I am not a stabilizer. Calm down now.
That's how your hand be shaking.
It's not that bad.
That's bad.
Nah, it's,
It's bad. Like,
we're working on it. We're working on it. I need to hear that it's bad to put in more work or effort.
why the camera just like what shot will I use? From the beginning of the shake or the ending of the shake?
It won't happen again.
No, but you know the funny thing?
Yeah.
That's what I just said about using what you have to get to where you're going to. You know, like in video editing, some people hand are so stable and they have to use an effect called the shake.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I asked you if you like.
No, but that's an effect.
Yeah, that's what I was just shaking. Because when I saw that part where you sitting there on that hill, especially that bit, right? I'm like, I know I was taking, I know I was moving forward and backward, but was my hand like? Because I'm like, where's the angle straight? He's in the crop, he's in the frame shot, and I thought I had it that day when we were recording. I was like, oh, look at this, I got it, it's right there, and I guess I was just moving with it. Like we're all learning different aspects of our reality. That's filming is something that I'm definitely now taking more seriously and enjoying the process, because a lot of times doing things where I didn't enjoy the process, even if my reality is so dire that I need to do what I need to do to get what I need to survive, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm not doing that. We've all had our rebellious phases, and I'm sure you did as well.
No,
I could
my hand never be shaking
I
like
can
that.
admit, hey, I didn't say your hand was shaking. I said we had our
My hand never
rebellious
shake.
phases.
I know. But my hand never shake like that though.
What are you trying to say that? Like, I feel like now you're trying to say something new.
No. It's
Express yourself. Open up.
there's something to it. If your hand is shaking like that, there's something to it. If I
Stop.
was a doctor now, I'll tell you it's because of the syndrome of the concretion of the midration of the big that.
Sad. The camera is heavy and it's not something I'm
Man,
used to.
see, that's how you catch yourself.
It's not even a
When something is
gimbal.
heavy, that's when it's more stable.
What's wrong with you?
It's called gravity.
We're in the
The
outside.
heavier it
We're in the
gets,
outside, and I'm like trying to like get the right shot to put you in the frame
man,
too. There's a lot going on.
man,
No, not me saying we're in the outside. We are in the outside.
Man.
Okay, so like,
man.
calm down. Like this nigga is like, what you trying to say? I have the shakes.
Maybe
Huh?
that's gonna be your new thing. On the score, new shakes. Then you can hold the whole shake company. Then
I'm a writer. I'm a write a song called Shake just to spite you.
talking about writing a song. I'm talking about making money for those the shake. You're talking about writing the whole song. That's your new name is Cleo, aka the Shake. Why? Oh, I shake things up. Then you gonna be on camera like this. Oh, that go hard. A company come and tell you, oh please, can you come shake some things up? I'm trying to tell you, you understand.
No, no, no.
We're
I,
the
I,
same
I get it.
prototype.
It's still wary information. This is coming from me shaking the gimbal or shaking the camera while recording videos. I'm trying to get better at not like shaking too much, and you're making it seem like the shake was.
No, it was.
Guy, calm down, bro.
Oh, you want me to just
Calm
put the
down,
clip
bro.
with this thing?
Put a clip. Cause what are you talking about right now? What are you actually talking about right now? No, I can't. I can't get a call from my mom and not answer, even in the middle of work. Hold on, let me tell this lovely lady that I'll give her a call right back. and I'll step out for like 10 minutes. Oh, I guess he was busier than I thought. Oh, there it goes. Hey, my darling mother. I'm at a. I'm casting right now. A lot of spells. I'm in the pod with Samson. It's just we're on stream.
Okay, you're busy.
No, not too busy for you. I picked up. I love you. What you need?
Send her the link.
Just nothing. I'm just on my break. I said, let me check on my first blood.
Ah, I love you, mom. You make me feel special. You're awesome. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. I'm turning purple.
My first blood on the front line. Go get it. Go get it.
I love you, mom. I'm gonna send you the link to the stream if you want to like check in and see what we're watching. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll do it after 3 o'clock.
Got you. I really appreciate you, my love.
I'm already done with break. Yeah, I'll soon go back in. She's well.
You look lovely.
It was so cold. I had to wear a jacket today.
Oh yeah, the everywhere you're walking in Houston, it's so cold. Even with the outside being rainy and wet,
Yeah.
it makes it worse. I love you. I'm gonna give you a call back later. I'll send you the link in the meantime. Thank you so much for reaching out.
I love to Samson too. Bye.
That's some of the.
I love my mother. I've never really gotten a call from her. Never been encouraged right after. Every call, every conversation, there's encouragement. There's uplifting. There's a reminder. I gotta take care of that lady. Make sure she has everything she needs in this world. You know, there's a looking our parents' eye, and I'm just trying to be real for a moment. There's a looking our parents' eye when they work so hard for us. I don't care what they do, whether their parents are doctors or lawyers. Depends on their schedule or the freedoms that they have to the ratio of what they make. You can see they're getting tired. You can see the dark lines of overwork or stress or pain. And that in itself can be traumatizing. And like I know a lot of people, like a good majority of us I've experienced that looking at the people that we love endure what they endure to make life what it is for us. And that's just it's an ugly kind of beautiful. Yeah, this is not Samson's expertise. He checks out with the emotional stuff. He's about the ego. Abby? Did you mute me so that we hear this truth? You know you're capable of doing that shit. Did you mute me?
I didn't touch nothing.
You didn't touch nothing.
I'm not looking at you. God is in God.
I beg, link me so I can send this link to Momsy. Like, what are you talking about? Actually, what I need you to link me for. Nah, bro, we've been rolling for a minute. Can you answer some specific questions that I have for you, sir? You don't like to answer my questions. What's this?
Because questions without money,
Mm.
it's pointlessness of life.
Thank you so much. Questions is not money, it's pointlessness of life. So all the question and answer we've been doing here now is just pointlessness of life.
No, go ahead. They don't even know the question. That's the problem.
I don't know the question.
That's the question.
Oh, finally, you're willing to answer. Samson, what does commitment? Which camera am I looking at? Izibo footage. Hello. Okay, what does commitment look like to you, Samson? Samson, stop making me run. I'm running. I'm chasing the camera. What is this, Seth? Explain yourself.
Commitment towards.
What does commitment look like to you? To whatever you said. You said step one, right? Set a goal. Write it down. Know what you're trying to achieve.
It's no kind of commitment.
So it in any aspect, I want you to generalize. It has to be specific.
It has to be specific.
Okay, what does commitment to a musical career look like to you?
Okay. Commitment to a musical career. Number one, keep learning. Number two,
Keep learning is crazy.
number two is if you're learning, at least implementation of what you're learning. It's like, oh man, like recently, I knew, of course, I know parallel compression. Uh, but one of my friend, he's an audio engineer, live audio engineer. He's like, yo man, I use parallel compression live on drums. I said, oh, I know about parallel compression for years. Then when he showed me, I was like, oh, implementation of parallel compression in live. Because if you put that, like example, you have your drum, you mix down your drum, your snare, hi-hat, top and bottom snare, top one, two, three, four, five, six, overhead left, overhead right, right mic, then you actually send it to a bus, after EQing it, main compression and all this, and you put a parallel on it, it sounds different. You lose everything together. It's like damn. But naturally, I was doing live sound for a lot of people. I never really
Got to do
it
it like that.
doesn't. It sounds good already, but when he showed me the other side, it's
You
like
can't go back.
I'm like damn, because the blueness of the mix was just, and I had one control. That's like okay, and in that one control, I put like a reverb or delay or something. I'm like
Damn.
that's it. But so number one is learning. Imagine if I always, when I was learning to produce, I was learning on Pro Tools. This is like what, I don't know, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. It's like okay, cool. Pro Tools is cool. Let me learn something new. Learn reasons. So I know reasons a little bit. Beautiful saints. Okay, cool. Then I want to go cakewalk. The cakewalk, that's I think that's Cubase. Use Cubase. Oh, it's cool. Okay. What's new? Um, Logic. So I ain't going back no more. I'm done. Logic, that's it. Then Ableton came up. I was like, oh, let me try Ableton. I was like, oh my god, Ableton.
So you never even used Pro Tools. It was free from Logic to Ableton for you. I know you can use Pro Tools. It's pretty much almost the same shortcuts.
No, not the same shortcuts. It's very different.
Almost the same.
Pro Tools and Logic is different. The concept of mixing is the same.
Yeah.
The concept of editing is very different.
Ah.
Very different. I mean, every software or DAW have the same. I want more gain on the wave. There's ways to get to it. Oh, I want to fade the ending. Every software will have that. Um, what else? I want to overlap it. Every software will have it. I want to move uh, uh, a wave to the left, cut, open, move. Every software will have it. So every software is similar, but the process to get into the 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 tools is different. The process is similar, but the tools are a little bit different. Of course, your cut is your cut, your erase is your erase, your delete is your delete. But what tool do you use to grab? I think Pro Tools have grab.
Grabber, select, pencil.
Yeah,
And I'm
Logic
guessing,
has all of those.
yeah, Logic. Yeah, I've seen it in Logic. I don't use
But
Logic personally.
how do you use it? It's not. It's similar.
It's different. No, it's different. Pro Tools, in Pro Tools for sure, you click, there's a menu bar at the top of the grabber, the select, and the pencil. And when you click it, you're able to utilize them in different intervals. When you're on top of the track, when you're at the bottom of the track, and when you're on the sides, the trimmer tool pops up. So the trimmer tool, the grabber, and the select tool. They call it something, Pro Tools Smart Tools. You always have to have your Smart Tools activated to have a easy and seamless workflow in Pro Tools. I don't know if that applies in Logic, does it?
It's similar. That's what I say.
But it's not the same. It like there's variations to this.
Yeah. So, what's my commitment? The most important thing is learn. The more you learn, the more you commit.
Sorry.
Who are you calling a ghost?
Yeah, we already have one sitting with us, so it's the presence of God. No, it's not.
So go and sit down.
What's the meaning of this? Holy Ghost, don't they visit you?
Tell that ghost to go sit
So
down.
is this the Holy Ghost until it's an empty chair in the room? I was wondering who was sitting there. So I was trying to make sure they felt welcome to come sit. We've got viewers, people watching. You know, I'm inviting them and the Holy Spirit.
I beg.
No.
The bloody chair sitting down. Yeah. That's for that rubbish.
I feel like I'll be poking you consistently, especially with this question. So basically, consistency looks to you like begin,
Do something.
do something, and be open to learning.
My pastor in San Antonio, every day say, do something. For that, do something. You want to enslave somebody, do something. No. Do something, do something, do something. Just do something. The more you do, the more you get better. But don't be hammering empty air.
Make sure you have a direction, have the wood.
Don't hammer the empty air.
Elaborate now. What do you mean don't hammer empty air?
I already talk about that.
So we should have, when you say don't hammer empty air, I'm thinking you're saying from what you said to have
A
a
subject.
you have a structure, a subject, something you're starting on, a direction you're going in. So that's the wood that you bring to the workshop before you begin the hammering. And who told you they used to hammer tables together? Safe, like which tables have you been? Have you done any tables recently? There's a lot of sandpapering, sawdusting, shaving.
So I do construction on the side.
So you be hammering these tables together.
I build stages. To build a stage.
Yeah,
it's just a table.
you're gonna have to hammer a lot of
Stage
things as
is
well.
just a table.
Eh,
It's just a table.
a lot of the epoxy tables are being like just
Man, a stage is just a table.
low table.
Low table, high table. It's just a table for somebody to stand on. That is all a stage is.
Hey, God.
Okay, you want to say it's not a table?
No, I'm not trying to tell you it's not a table, but you know how you're saying it's similar, but it's not the same.
Man, a stage is just a table for you to stand on top. If you stand on top of this table now, they say, "Oh, she's on the stage."
You know, you know something has always piqued my interest, right? There's all of these podcasts that have happened over the last couple of years. Would you say that everybody, like, we're choosing a direction to be real, to be within our audio department? No. Why are you laughing?
This podcast is not even the direction. This is just we're just doing podcast.
We're just talking.
That's talking. We are talking.
What's
We're
wrong
not
with
giving
talking?
knowledge to the human spirit of earth that they don't have.
Jesus Christ.
That's all.
For free. We're just giving away. This is a giveaway.
Giveaway.
You don't know anything about giveaways, bro. You can't even compute giveaways, man. What are you talking about? No, seriously. Let me land. With all these podcasts that have happened, even that one that the internet cancelled. You know those guys that were spreading a lot of like negativity as far as masculinity, toxic masculinity goes. The internet cancelled them very quickly. YouTube cancelled them. They were popular podcasts rising. I don't even remember the name. And then there comes up shits and gigs as far as people's favorites, things that people love to hear and love to see on repeat. They pull out their phones and they just read tweets or Instagram notes, things they found earlier in the day or weeks before.
Oh, we have a comment.
And then they...
First comment of the century. Let's see what did the person say.
Is that emoji? Supporting from... You support Ukraine? Do we support Ukraine? It's about how much do we know about Ukraine before we're supporting Ukraine. I support every human alive, I would say.
I don't know Ukraine.
I support every country that has people in it.
I don't know Ukraine.
I want our survival.
I don't know Ukraine. I don't know nowhere. I just know that if they're struggling, they need help. If they're not struggling, they don't need help. So if they're human, they're human. So support.
So,
It's simple. I don't know. You know, like a lot of things, a lot of people always separate things to make it sound better. The white people is different from the black people. The black people is different from the Spanish.
different from the Chinese.
But there's only one.
All of us, they use bathroom. One way in, one way out.
You eat food, you shit the food out. You hear, man, let's just go. Oh, it's not, it's a cultural thing. You know, if you do this, it's a cultural thing.
But aren't those differences one of the beautiful parts that we get to enjoy and celebrate?
Excuse me, ma'am.
It's just that we have negative connotations to it as well.
Oh, this one that story. The culture, if they say they have jollof rice, Ghanaian jollof rice, Chinese jollof rice, man.
No, a Chinese person makes jollof rice. So I've had a Chinese friend make jollof rice.
It tastes good.
No, I chop am.
That's it.
So food is where cultures converge. Like that's one place where humans kind of connect.
Yeah.
What kind
Because
of food do they do in Ukraine?
Because they're on one side of the world.
Yeah.
And they boil their rice differently.
Yeah.
They pee inside the rice, inside the water. Before they give it to you, they say, it's called PRI rice.
Right. I don't want to continue this conversation. I know what you're saying. They do make rices different way. Like sometimes they boil the rice and they keep the water in the rice and they make it into balls and then they put in sushi and some other things like that. In different parts of the world, like, I'm not even sure where.
Rice is rice.
Not sure. We're still eating the same thing.
So if you go to the doctor, they say, "Oh, you're eating too much starch." Did they ask you what type of rice you eat?
Nah, they just tell you starch contents, bro.
Starch. No, it's the brown rice.
That's why I like Nigerians. Tea is tea. Whether it's hot milk and sugar, I mean it's lemon and ginger.
But I'll say one thing though. Like in Chinese, I don't think they have gari.
They don't have gari. What do they do with their corn grains? Like the way we make them.
How do you make gari? See that you're gonna catch yourself now.
No.
How you make gari?
I'm thinking is hold on, let me catch myself because I think the way you make gari is from cassava or corn. I'm not sure which one right now. Hold on. Can I finish? Let me. I feel like you just found your favorite footage. This nigga's about to crop this footage and post it everywhere. Damn. I don't know, but I'm not gonna say I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't know. Let me tell you what I feel like I know, so I can learn from this. What I did is gari or cassava or corn that has been dried and like grinded. After you dry it, then you grind it. It's almost sand like.
God save you. God save you.
That's what I know. I think I could be right or wrong.
You talk about cassava came from something. Hey.
God save me. Am I right or wrong? Correct. See, that's the thing. All these teachers, you will just come to class and be laughing at the students for not knowing. Like, we did not come here to learn. After he just told me 10 seconds ago, to be an artist that has a chance to win in this life, you have to be what? Willing to learn. I tried to learn, no?
You wasn't trying to learn.
I tried to learn.
You know the step one to learning.
What's step one?
Shut
up and listen.
You got it! You got it! How you find the mic? How do you find your mic? Maybe it is break.
How did you do, Gary?
Wait.
Let me
find your mic. Maybe have break a little bit.
How do you do, Gary?
How do you do, Gary? Oh, I boil it.
I will kill you. I will kill you. What's in of this?
I'll boil it. I'll put it together and you come back. That's
not what I'm asking you, guy. Why are you trying to make it seem like I don't know?
What question did you ask me now?
How do you do, Gary? How is it made? You know what I'm talking about?
Don't change the sentence.
That's what we've been talking about.
No, you don't say how do you do the Gary. I say I boil my Gary.
Guy, go back to what we're talking about. How do you make Gary from scratch? So you were just laughing at me.
I don't know.
For the last 10 minutes.
I know it's not corn, no. You boil the corn and fry the corn. You touch Gary. Bruh! I don't like.
Somebody please comment. How is Gary made if you know from scratch? I'm not talking about boiling water and putting the Gary and then turn.
Come for my neck. Too late. Find the mic.
No. See, why are you like this? Cassava, meaning washing, peeling the cassava, then grating, fermenting, dewatering, and then frying. Why are you like this? I was right in at least 3 of those steps.
No, you were right at the end. In the beginning.
The corn. Yeah, I was starting with corn. I wanted to say cassava and I was like corn. But, bro, can you calm down? Your judgment is ridiculous right now, bro. Your judgment is like, Kai. Hi, this guy, you embarrass my future. While I was saying the right thing too, like if you don't know, say you don't know. I think I know.
The right thing. What did I say? I say you. Right.
You have come, but you don't know the rest of the. Am I correct with the processes? I think
you said corn. That one was the one that I didn't know how to start from.
Guy.
That's why.
We're gonna have to cut that footage. Just
cut what footage.
Just cut it out.
Cut it.
Cut it.
I'm a guy for sure. How do you make Gary? Oh, you guys fry the corn.
What?
Not like Gary, Nigerian Gary. Yeah, you gotta fry the corn.
I didn't say it with that much confidence.
When you fry the corn, you have to like boil it up and suck out the juice from it, then blemish it, then
Blemish is crazy. I'm not speaking to you any further. Like this I'm done. Like, are you kidding?
That's what you said.
I was talking about shits and gigs and all these other podcasts. I see this person where they distract me. Thank God say I get direction for this life. We are going to stay on track.
Okay.
So
it's okay.
I was basically trying to bring up a conversation about how these podcasters got the public interested in what they were saying. Aside from the fact that at the end of the day, when it comes down to the nitty gritty, just like you said, white people, black people, Asian people,
They're all
people, they're all chatting. They're just talking. Man's just about something.
And some
right?
people just talk about like Gary made with corn and stuff. But go ahead. I'm here with you. I'm here with you.
Moving on.
Moving backwards, small. Corn, Gary.
This nigga.
Out of life,
You're a temptation. They will find your body. they will find it. As I was saying, these people just come and they look up trends and they're like, this woman said blah blah blah, her family, her people, this one cut off. And they'll just laugh about it and discuss their personal opinions about the situation. We really have the avenue to do anything, including that.
Question: did you born in London? Where did this accent does come from? Go ahead.
No visa. You just they travel, they go back and forth. The no visa.
Appearing and disappearing.
Appearing and disappearing. Like my people, all the witches with the Onisha, una from our meeting last week. From our meeting last week. No, because everything is witch. If it's not like, bro, you watch TV, you know how to mimic accents. You have cousins that live in the country that you love the way they sound, and next thing you know, you're sounding like them. When my cousins are talking, my British cousins, when they're talking to me, yeah, right? Why do they mimic an American and a Nigerian accent?
Hello. So I wanted to tell you something. What accent am I using now?
Your nose. You're using your bloody nose.
It's called nasal accent.
Nasal.
Nasal accent.
Nasal congestion is what you're going through right now. Get away. No, so basically, like, you're annoying, no? Knowing my accent goes in and out, for you to even call me out on that live stream is ridiculous.
Niggas is talking something, you know, and I'm
seriously emotional.
talking about, man.
You know, I grew up, I'm getting more serious and emotional, so I have to be direct. The people that can relate and connect with me, right? These people are just yapping. They come on podcasts, they pull out their phones, and they talk about things they've seen throughout the day. And I appreciate the yapping. I'm not saying because you appreciate their yapping, appreciate my yapping. No, we're all yapping in different trajectories. And I'm trying to develop and understand what I want to yap about in reality. Like, especially with this individual. If I was yapping by myself, I'd be doing languages, I'd be going back and forth. Martes, lunes, viernes, miércoles, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi,
So
dimanche.
when you want to do that podcast, you should call it. I'm thinking for a good name for it. Crazy Eye.
Crazy eye? Eye crazy?
Mm-mm.
Like iCarly? What?
Crazy Eye.
No, but I like that because I love the eye. Human eyes are the windows to the soul, as far as I'm concerned.
God. So if they don't have eye, then what?
Huh?
If they don't get eye, now what?
So,
Since you want to see the so no eye.
soulless.
Soulless. Your mind.
No. I'm not trying to get cancelled by disabled people because who knows how long I even have my eye for. Things happen, like you said. The fact that I wake up every day, we have
They say this kind of rubbish. Things happen, though. Things happen by yourself. It's on that side. Come on, things happen.
No, but things happen.
By yourself.
No, like
That happen also to your side. Don't touch you. Come on, things happen. What happened to who?
and the worst thing, I'm talking to somebody who over time has had physical changes in their appearances and their experience. As I'm also undergoing physical changes. Menopause will happen soon, no? Life is happening. Very soon, I don't know, in men, do you guys stop being viable? What is the age of limited viability in the masculine and the male species?
This the way God created man.
The way you're starting this conversation is preparing me. It's preparing me. I need to on this podcast.
Knocking. Woman, knocking might not be knocking. Stay tuned.
And now you can touch me. Now you can. Oh my God. Oh my God. I will report you.
Stay tuned.
I will report you. Guy. That's the. We're not even getting into that conversation. This is not the right setting for that conversation. Because who born in our way? Eh?
Knocking is knocking.
This is what I should just play that Burner Boy song. Nah, can't something. Yeah. Can't something. I don't want to be.
Knocking. You see, what did I talk about earlier? You know
don't double
the
back.
hammer,
Don't double back.
the hammering of the air,
Don't double back.
knocking of the air. Oh my God.
You know, I think you're bullying me. I'm undergoing bullying right now. And that's okay. I'm a strong person. If you grew up in an African household, there's nothing you cannot handle, in my opinion. You know, Africans are resilient people. Like, people are resilient regardless of where they come from. I keep experiencing, because the more I travel, I'm like, people, we go through a lot. And sometimes we do it without saying anything. Like, we stomach that stuff. We swallow and keep it pushing and doing whatever we're doing and calling what we're doing our best.
I'm doing my best.
It's intense. It's oh, is that my stomach?
Intense belly. Intense belly. You see? What was that? Yeah, that's my belly.
That's why we should have gotten the smoothie before we came over here. But you want to take 6 hours to dress up. I've never met a man like Samson. You're lucky. Caramel and chocolate. Ooh, you are lucky that at least when you come out, is somewhat spotless. Nice, spotless. He will take 6 to 8 hours, which you're not a woman. Not to say that women should be taking 6 to 8 hours to get ready, but they have excuses. Samson, did you powder your face this morning?
No, my management did not bring in the powder. So yeah. It's okay for today.
You're not bringing the powder. Oh, I think I ate the mic with that laugh. What is going on? Oh, la la, Samson, you're something else, man. You're actually something else. You pull up to this boy. This man. I can't even call you a boy. This grown man would take his he might as well walk out of his house with a walking stick. You know them canes for this chief Igwe title, moving like he's capable. Slow motion. Samson, I can never record you in 120 FP. You are already moving in slow motion.
This is the economy. There's different frame rates you can use for me. Anything on high def, you can catch it.
No, that was bars.
Come on and drop your bars.
That was bars. That was bars.
And it's happening at the end.
You know what, Samson? You pepper my body. Don't you pepper me, bro? Because I could have killed a man. What? Nah, you're serious, bro. Nah, stability and putting yourself together is a big part of our whole life and everything we got going on. Even after all my experience shaking yesterday while I was
I have something to say.
Stop. I don't want you to say it. Don't say, you know what? I want to go on TikTok and read people's comments. Let's just do that. I don't want us to say anything again. Why are you saying things?
That's camera shaking.
You guys go watch the music video. Live my life.
Only live your life. Don't be shaking your life.
I don't know why you would do this to me. I'm learning how to operate a black magic camera and a red camera. All these heavy duty cameras. I'm learning. And brother man wants to... Are you showing them how to do it?
No, I'm just saying my hand can be steady. Go ahead.
So what are you saying? I should just mimic you right now? My hand is shaking right now. You were moving, Samson.
Look, I was like this.
Samson, you were moving. You move like this. Okay, so if I stay like this, how long now?
Your hand is still shaking. Look at it. Look at the bottom hand. It's shaking. You better go to doctor. Tell them I'm shaking. Inject me with something. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Look at your bottom hand. It's shaking. I'm serious.
You're really like something.
No, for real. I'm dead ass.
Are you trying to convince me my hand is shaking? Like, I don't... Is this footage not, like, correct? I see the
Your
footage.
bottom hand is shaking. You don't feel it? It's shaking.
You're making me shake at this point.
No, seriously though.
Bro.
So now, what you
How
need to
is it shaking?
what do you do? Yoga. You gotta go study yoga.
I do yoga.
Your ass is
Should I just
yoga.
film it more?
You
I do
have to
yoga.
do the yoga the right way. You know, yoga is actually holding still and meditating
Yeah.
till.
Yes, I do yoga. I sit still and meditate for at least a good 30. I used to do it for longer when I was
Like
younger,
this.
but now I do it in and out. So I wasn't shaking. Like I
No, I promise you.
no, now you're making me. I'm self conscious. This guy is stressing me.
That's serious. I'm so serious. No, look the part. I'm dead ass. Your head is shaking. I can see it. It's like this. Like, man, it looks still, but it's shaky. My head is shaking right now.
Yeah, I can visibly see the shake,
That's so
and then I can see your nerves moving around the shake. You not seeing? You're not. Yeah, that's not what I saw in my hands, bro. And that's what the camera saw.
me is I'm moving my body,
Yeah,
not moving my hand.
I'm not moving my. I was moving my body too.
No, your hand is shaky. I'm telling you.
So I don't understand. When you said be willing to learn, didn't you say show up every day and when as you're doing you get better? So we are not hammering air.
10,000 hours of eating empty air.
No. If I'm working on stability while I'm shooting every day, I can get better at being stable. So how do I start? Where do I start? I first go and meet the monks. I should stay still.
Not for real though. I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
No, I believe in stillness.
A lot of great cameras, steady cam operators. You see them how they are. They can stay still for like a couple of minutes because that's part of stabilization, body stabilization before even equipment. There's somebody I was talking to yesterday. I was saying, you just can you stay still?
Every once in a while when I'm hanging with you, I'll just do the mannequin challenge because it's
Now, for real, if you hold still, your everything is just your brain that's ding, 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 ding. But
I do that when I meditate and I love it. But you telling me I'm not still, that means there's levels to it. That's what I'll see because I believe myself to be still. I didn't see movement. So which means there's much I still need to notice. You want to blind our viewers?
no, it was darker originally. You can call me.
We're recording, but welcome. How are you feeling today, Derek?
You can sit on the table and we have some questions to ask you. Wait, hold on.
Let me go ahead and put up. Let me go ahead and put up your camera.
Got you.
Nah, it's 3.
So today, we have a doctor in the mix. So the doctor is going to tell us everything about life because he has seen it all. He's going to tell us more. Okay, so first and foremost, I guess introduce yourself, right?
Yeah.
My name is Dr. Feelgood, and today we're gonna talk about how to feel good.
Feel good.
So in order to feel good, you must have a good feeling, and to have a good feeling, you must have a good thought. That's just where it starts.
Opening deep thinking. Opening deep thinking. So I know you do you're into music a little bit, right?
A little bit. You need this? You need this pulled out? Hold on 1 second. 1, 2, there you go.
You're into music a little bit, I
I
think.
love music.
You love music? Music loves you too, clearly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So tell us a bit about the music that you've done.
Oh, haven't done any personal music. Just a little here and there, personal projects, but desire and aspire to be in the music business.
Okay.
What part of the business? My God. That's a question that we need. We need help.
That's a loaded question. That's a
Well,
loaded question.
There's 2 parts. I believe you have your creators, and then you have those that run the business.
Okay.
I know both sides.
So you know both sides.
We need on the job.
Are you doing administrative work as well? As far as music goes, you're interested in that and open to being able to do that.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's about making money. It takes a business.
Man.
You can't just
You wish.
you can't just be an artist. You got to have a business behind it. I mean, you could just be on the street corner singing, or selling your artwork at the U-turn.
No, that makes sense. A lot of artists today actually started there. Taylor Swift, wasn't she on the street corner peddling her CDs?
It's a lot of great people with great voices and talents, but they have zero discipline to
execute.
Like I tell people, we've been doing this since kindergarten. It's a business. You wake up in the morning, you get up, you eat breakfast, and you go on to work. Middle of the day, you take a break to eat, Then you go back to work. At the end of the day, you finish work, you go home and you eat again, have a couple hours free, you go to sleep. We've been doing that since kindergarten, and that's a basic work day. And people still have trouble with that. We've been doing it for our whole life. And people have trouble with that basic wake up, be where you gotta be, break in the middle of the day, go back to work, spend time in the evening with your family, you eat, do your personal stuff, sleep. Doing it your whole life. People act like it's so hard.
We're conditioned on the schedule.
Yeah. When you think of it like that, it's like, ain't that hard.
Right.
I think we got the name of the podcast.
Uh-huh.
Consistency.
Consistency.
Hey, I like it.
Consistency podcast.
I appreciate the appearances, man. Everybody who's been here today, everybody who's watched from home, the beautiful man sitting beside me.
Hot chocolate, please. Not just beautiful. Hot chocolate, please. Get it right.
I started a wine now. But now I just want to squeeze him dry. Just squeeze him dry.
So that's the name of the podcast.
Consistency is key, dog. Like,
Consistency.
and this is like what, our day 2 podcasting together?
No, like into. I'm telling you the name of the podcast.
I know, but I'm asking, is this our day 2 podcasting together? This is our second footage. This is our second like run.
One song would not count because we actually just have a name now.
Yeah.
We're back to system. Come on, T.
I even respect you. Feel me? Give me back my handshake.
No, but seriously, so that should be the name of the
The casting.
podcast.
So that's the spell we're casting. Consistency upon our lives. Consistency
No
upon the
spelling.
lives of our viewers. Consistency.
No.
Bro, every time you put words together, you're spelling.
No. Thank you so much for your English words. I don't want that one. You can hold that one for yourself. Hold that for yourself.
That's the spell you're casting.
No, for yourself.
As he says, as he continues to cast.
For yourself.
I think we appeal to different generations. Do you realize that?
Ma'am.
That the people that
No, you see, back to culture.
we appeal to different generations. I'm not talking about culture. It could be black, Latino, white, cremated. We can't appeal to dead people. We appeal to humans, but different demographics. When I'm saying demographics, I mean age-wise. Our
Spell is not your age-wise, though.
the versions of humans in the 21st century that understand communication, spelling, because everything you did, you had to spell it out first. The words you're using today, to know them, you had to spell them. Communication, spelling.
No. You're checking that. Don't lie to yourself.
Why? Spelling is communication. That's how you cast. You cast with your vocal cords the things you spelled.
You say spell casting.
Yes, you cast with your vocal cords.
Ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Go and sit down somewhere. Go. Let's go and sit down somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Excuse
Your
me.
generation will refuse to accept it. There are generations that recognize this, and that's what evolution is.
It's not a
problem.
Of nothing.
Evolution, like, see,
Ma'am,
you know more than me to a lot of degrees. It's not an argument there. However, what don't you want?
I don't want no bloody spell casting.
You're doing it.
No, you spell
Everybody
for
does it.
yourself.
You're doing it.
You spell for yourself.
You don't cast the spell where I go cast for myself. I see it. I'm not talking. I'm still talking now. That's why I'm talking. I'm casting.
You cast it. Just cast for yourself.
You cast it too.
I know.
Says you don't cast.
I know.
Says you don't cast. Bro, welcome to the podcast.
The consistency.
The consistency podcast. Guy, he did shoot my body. He did shoot my body. I need to stop shaking. He said yoga.
Yoga. Yes. I'm holding the camera. Hold still. No, you hold still. Or me? No, you.
That's not the way the filming went, bro. Like you're really painting me in a bad light. Like I don't appreciate this.
I was confused. I said, wait, what happened?
I don't You looked the footage and what
I
happened?
said, what happened? When did this? How?
Brody, I'm really not appreciating this. I want to mute this one.
This is mute. This is.
So I muted 4. Because
You mute 2.
I muted 2.
It's 2 you need to mute.
Okay, leave 4. I don't understand how 3 is live now, so I'm just gonna mute that. This is 1 that's 4. But guy, I'm not even understanding, man. I'm not that shaky. I wasn't that shaky in filming our videos. I do my best. Like I said in the song, go watch Live My Life. Samson Ohda and Crazy. I do my best. Stop shaking. Stop shaking. You know what that reminds me when you were like, stop shaking. No, you stop shaking. No, who's shaking? You know what that reminds me of? All of them. Some of the all. All of them. So let me give you guys context of what happened. We're in the studio, like we're mixing the track, right? And he goes that I should group the tracks. I should group the vocal tracks. And he says to group all of them. Like he was clear. I'm not even gonna lie. Bruv said, group all those tracks. I start to group and then I look to him and I ask, some of the all?
Yo, what is going on? Group everything. Like, everything. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
And I go, some of the all? And he's like, at this point, he's kind of like, his attitude is peeved, but he is, this is a pandemic of, what do they call it? Sassy man pandemic, bro. This man was peeved. He was like, all of them. I'm like, bro, come asking if it's some of the all. And then I listen to myself. And I listen to myself saying those words. Some of the all or all of this.
Like, what are you doing? Group everything.
And I'm not gonna lie, my steez dropped. My aura was at least 10% lower. Hi.
Listen how you,
Some
how
of
you
the
did
all.
that. How you did that? That's some of the all.
So stop. So I don't want you. Listen. Okay, let's have Pinky swear. Pinky swear me right
No,
now.
I'm picking nothing.
Pinky.
I don't want the bloody pinky. Why you picking over straight? You shake it.
I don't like this nigga. I really don't like you, bro.
Like
I'm
this.
lucky I can work with people I don't like. I don't like
Yeah,
you.
my picking is straight. It's straight though.
I don't want to hear about this shit. And the thing
What the-
about
what do
that's
you
the
think
worst
I'm
part.
doing?
The thing I'm about to tell you is I don't want to hear no more chatter about this shaking scenario.
Okay,
Let's not talk about me shaking any longer.
I got you.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing nothing. I got you. I got you covered.
You're a problem. You're actually a problem. I don't, Stop shaking, Samson.
Be stop shaking.
Are you trying to play the victim right now?
I said, stop
Are
shaking.
you trying, after antagonizing me the last hour of stream, you're trying to play the victim right now?
I'm shaking. I'm so sorry. It wasn't me. It's this man. I'm steady. Bro, I'm telling you, if you see this clip, I was all upset.
Again, go watch Live Your Life.
No. Forget that because the clips was not there. It was deleted.
Live my life. You deleted the clips? Can we put it in B-roll? Can we put it in B-roll? Because now there's a story behind it.
No, forget the story.
No, can we put it in like behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes,
Yeah.
no, this is time by itself. It's like, yo, when people watching it, they be like, what am I looking for? Follow the camera.
Holy shit.
It's like, no, you gotta follow the camera. You want it's stable. This guy shake your head with it.
Bro, you're lucky you can't have lice any longer. I would have picked one from the strip, put it in your hair. This man, I'm done with you. But I'm gonna try my best to stop shaking because that's not what we should. That's just stressed me out. That stressed me.
If you put your body on steady cam, the steady cam will be shaking.
Now we're just being loud and rude. Loud and rude. That's what we're being. What?
Say, oh, yeah, it's just a body steady cam. But the body shaking though. Yeah, don't worry. I got you covered. Yeah, everything be okay. Does the camera be shaking?
I'm just gonna take this moment while I'm being dogged to just appreciate artists today that keep me on my grind and join Consistency Podcast. It's amazing. We're here for you, and you're here for us. We appreciate that.
By the way, I have something to say. This
I love-
Consistency podcast not be free. Now just drop money. I have the cash app very loading soon. The Consistency.
I'm sorry about that. I've gone ahead and muted him.
Okay. I will collect the money. Don't give her the money. I will take the money.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You don't want the money. You want to mute me. You want to mute me. You want to mute me. You guys, just give me the money. Don't worry about her.
No.
The account go straight to me.
No. Don't worry about me. Be concerned. Be concerned about me.
Talk
What
about
rubbish.
muting.
What rubbish.
Give me
Listen,
money.
shout out to Frequency. African American artist, amazing. She is just like
Who's
she's.
Frequency again?
Frequency is an artist that speaks for the people. As far as like she's fighting for world problems, I know we have to talk about people. We have to acknowledge each other. There were people that would talk
Look,
about us too.
Do
So
you know the artist called Waves?
who's Waves?
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to
Is
say.
it making waves?
Thinking, I don't know.
As I was saying,
Someone is Frequency,
Jesse Murph, Frequency,
He said, what stands
Havana
for-
Mighty.
wait, let's
These
start from- let's
beautiful
start-
women.
Oh,
Frequency, Freak and Quincy.
okay. Wave Frequency. You don't know what that is?
Dude, this man says, talk about yourself. We're only talking about us and the things we know. We're not. I'm not giving free promotion. Pay me.
Even with the pay, I don't need they keep the money.
Ah, Jesus.
I don't we can be promoting somebody. Hello. I think what kind of money did they give? Give me money that's when you hit my account go to say, hey.
I don't appreciate that a lot of humanity today is motivated by the currency, and the currency seems to be the only motivating factor in our engagement.
You pay rent?
Yeah, we pay parents, and
I don't understand.
I know about the rent situation.
Oh.
And if you don't pay, they've kicked me out. You'll be on the streets looking at this guy, and
And you were talking about something. You said something earlier.
that's why we have something we have to change. It's within our capability to change that. It doesn't have to be. You do realize that.
You don't have to pay rent, you say? I don't understand what you're saying. What are you talking about?
If we came together as a community by the numbers, we wouldn't have to be undergoing these torturous processes
Or to pay rent?
as part of our humanity and life.
You forget the rent. What about the mortgage?
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't understand what you're saying.
If a standard of living matched the requirements of living, there wouldn't be a question.
Madam,
But this imbalance only serves a minority.
What are you talking about? To pay mortgage. You're talking about priority. What are you talking about?
I'm telling you the truth. This rent payment and these systems that have been established only serve the minority of humans alive. The majority can come together and decide this is no longer a process that we need to be engaged
You don't pay rent. I pay no mortgage. Nobody should pay rent. Nobody should pay mortgage.
You even sound confused by the idea of it because it's been engraved in you your whole life. You know how they say, I don't want to use this sentence for this situation. I'll use another one. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's a phrase.
Fool.
I believe you can with patience, love, and consideration.
Fool. Look, send the money. All this things you're talking, that's for outside. I don't understand all this in English. Send the money. We just be outside, don't pay the mortgage, just come outside, everything be okay.
Everybody can build houses. You know the people that are alive right now. There's enough land.
Wait.
The houses we build for them, the payment is building their own houses. There's a exchange rates that doesn't have to be currency. It's no longer a reasonable
no currency
value of human energy.
Who will give them money? Or they just woke up in the morning.
You're
happy.
You're stuck on what you're used to. The way things have always been.
I beg.
Make it something else. You have to be open to new thought. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody come and build the house for free.
Have you watched the Zeitgeist movement? Please go look at the Zeitgeist movement.
So wait, you're saying that somebody come and build the house for free?
It's not for what is for free. It's energy that is being spent in building that house. The person that they are building the house with, don't they also need a house to stay in? So after you build, one person build another person's house together. All of you build that house. The other people go and build another person's house. Happens everybody that has a house that everybody has been building.
So what about the one in the middle of the thing? What about in the middle of the thing?
Confused like this thing can't register.
I have something to say.
Please say. What's the middle of the thing? Somebody die.
Please, I have to say slowly.
In the middle of
You're talking fast. The one I talk about when people talking fast, I have something to say. So if now, after you help me build my own house, I say I'm not coming outside again. Then you come and say, help me build your house. I say, I'm not coming outside again.
That kind of lack of integrity only exists in a world. It's lack of integrity because it only exists in a world with currency when the hardships are in our faces and we're causing suffrages in each other's lives. This kind of life doesn't exist with that kind of suffrage.
They my back. It's not the currency.
You guys talking, you knew that was unfair. That's why you brought it up as a scenario.
The
kind of fairness than this scenario, this simulation I've just come up with, I concocted. The kind of fairness it creates is three people build a house together. The land is free. There's land everywhere. It's for people.
Wait, you said land is free. In where?
Let's curate this mentality with me.
But where? Where? I want to know where.
Open your mind.
My mind is open.
In the soil.
It's open. Where is the land free?
In America,
First thing first, if you don't pay the drive
In Nigeria,
oh, Nigeria can
everywhere.
manage.
Oh,
Can manage.
I will slap you.
We can
But at my
manage.
country where you want to
Yeah,
land,
boys now,
you better behave yourself.
Nigeria, America, you buy something.
Entertain the perspective.
Ma'am, I don't entertain no expert.
Can we create change?
Ma'am, there's no
Put
change
out
to this one.
avenues.
This one is a system. You don't break the system because if you break the system, they will even kill the person that's breaking the system. So let's focus on the future. Man,
That's why you said they will kill the person. If persons are operating,
they use machine gun. Gigi. They're talking about defenses. Okay,
I'm not laughing, bro. I'm crying. This is a painfully truthful scenario right now. But you have to realize that us opening our minds by the majority is truly the only way we can escape this.
I know the Matrix. I know.
It's-
Are you giving me a red pill?
I'm not.
Are you giving me a red pill and the blue pill? So I'll choose one. Since we are here, please do that. I need the pill. I beg.
In this movie of life that we're living,
I said, give me the pill.
So everybody just wants the easy way out. We know we need to do the work together.
You say easy way or hard way. Give me the pill.
Why are you looking for a pill? Like it's just as easy as taking a pill. It's changing your mentality, your activity.
So you want to tell my brain you want to use screwdriver?
That's why I want to say thank you to the people who disconstructed religion for years to understand that life. Your reason for not killing people or your reason for not harming people shouldn't be because in the Bible God said it should happen. In the Quran, no, we're all continuous. Everything is religious. We're religiously living.
We don't started like this. So first thing you say, they said that we can get free land. We don't need to help each.
It's free land. It's our mentalities that stuck on the fact that everything is for sale because it's been beaten into us. This is by force.
It's not for sale.
It's kind of like the monkey. The monkey in the.
It's not.
Think about the monkeys they used to experiment on.
It's not for sale.
It is in this moment.
Choose one.
We have to together as a collective curate the lifestyle where we are not stuck in these payment plans. It's free. These lands are free. It's saying that they are for sale and putting a price on it.
Okay. The land is free.
And then we're agreeing with it because initially these stipulations were by force.
This is the explanation. Let's step by step. Okay, the land is free. So how are you going to put
me and you?
Answer my bloody question.
The forest not finished. Where have they been collecting wood?
Wait.
The forest is not finished. But in this type of society. Wait now. You asked me where to get the wood. Let me finish about the wood. It's all the wood I'm talking about.
You talk about the forest.
The forest has not finished. So there's wood in the forest. Now, in this mentality, we cut the tree and we plant. For every tree you cut down, you're planting something new. Because it's interpersonal. Because it's for you.
Is cutting
because you recognize the earth is your home.
No, who is cutting the tree?
We that's been in the earth. Me and you.
No, I should come and cut the tree with you. For why?
Your generation is the problem, man. We need a great flood. We need a great flood.
Now we found the land is free.
What's this?
There are two people who got cut the tree.
The way you're saying it is like you don't even want it to be possible.
I'm breaking down what you're saying.
The connotation in your voice, the tonality you're using.
Okay, she said, hello, so will you go and cut the tree? How do you carry the tree from there to where the land is?
Transportation.
By who?
By road.
By road. You have to buy gas?
Everything is connected, Samson.
So the next
if we re-establish the value of human energy not to be currency any longer, humans will continue to fulfill the same roles that we've been fulfilling, but with respect and consideration for each other.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying, but you're trying to belittle it and make it so comedically impossible.
This is impossible. I said, so first. You
I said comedically, but you're laughing it off.
I said, first, okay, I know we can get the land from.
Compared to how we're living now.
I said, no, I know where we can get the land from now. I'm even helping you. Every time you get the land. You know, if you were in Houston now, right? If you don't be driving from here to Dallas, you see those bush. If you just go inside there, you get land. Then now you're looking for a tree. The tree is there already. What else do you need again? You say you need the wood, you need the tree. The land and the tree. What else again?
Something you need.
You need the machine.
You need clay. You need all those machines.
Oh, no, you need a machine now. Where you want to find the machine from? It talks to me. I want to understand that you don't get land. I've helped you get the land.
Samson,
I've helped you get the
you
tree.
like steps, right?
I've helped you get the land, and I've helped you get the
Step
tree.
one was not getting the land and the
It's
tree.
what?
The land and tree was always available. Step one was, as a collective, reestablishing the value of human energy. We've reached a point, a pivotal point in our reality. Even if this
So the
footage
step one is what?
is not valuable in today's time, it will be valuable in the next couple of years.
So
we've reached a point in humanity where the value of human energy is no longer the currency that we're peddling.
So that's the step one.
It's a reestablish the value collectively.
So that's the collective.
Together.
You don't carry everybody else come. You about to go across the street. You'll get land.
It will happen in increments of people in different parts of the world on their own.
You want to together. Again. We are still talking about Dallas here now. The way you want to go to the world.
Samson, to operate without the numbers is suicidal. You know it. That's why you're looking at me like this. It's suicidal to just go in the bush in Dallas.
No, I'm
cut land. By the time the government and the powers that be that have been established with the currency that we all agree to be the value of human energy, come and find you, they will off you. Because you threaten their existence. But Samson, if it's a collective of people understanding that humanity can operate this way and then choosing to move in that direction with faith in each other, things will look different. As for Christians, I don't even understand how Christians cannot watch this. This podcast, you'll be praying to God. Jesus, by God's grace, I've been graceful with you. I've accepted. I don't disrespect the religion. I respect this because I started here.
We are talking about the tree.
Life is religious.
And the land.
Samson, we're talking about the value of human energy.
Okay,
we have to establish that. We cannot go and access the tree and the land without, because they will kill us. We just establish.
Why?
Because the system
that people are there now. What is the problem?
Samson, if the people are there, then we might not be killed. But if it's me and you, right now, it's me and you in this room.
When we live here, we go to Dallas. You do have your cutlass? We will have to call the goddamn tree there. You're talking about, today we're going to build, it's a house now. One person build house, another one build house. We will cut this tree down. You don't decline. There's one tree they are seen. It's high like that, but you have to start from the part that the thing when they go like this, they leave, we go,
Samson, leave me alone.
No.
Leave me alone. Because
that's what you're saying. Because I thought about it before, that if people come together, they can build house. So
I don't like the way
if they come together, they will build house.
I don't like the way you say.
We have to go to the forest.
You're making a mockery.
No,
it's okay. I need to be able to laugh about
I'm trying to understand.
Because these are my thought processes. Like
I'm telling you, I'm breaking it down. So we go to the forest.
The more you keep saying forest, it's stressing me out.
We got to get cutlass. No, since we're in America, we don't use cutlass. We use F-150. We just hit the car.
We hit the car on the tree.
It will fall. I've seen it happen before.
How you missed the chainsaw and went straight to the F-150.
There's chainsaw. Oh, chainsaw. We need another person again.
Samson, of course we need other people. This is humanity. We're alive together. This way of separatist living only benefits a system that it's a body itself attempting to survive.
How many people do we need to cut the tree so we can calculate this tree cutting?
Samson, it depends on the square footage of the home that we're building at the time. So start with your house. So start with your house, the kind of size of house you want, and then all of us will build it for you together. And then all of you that built your house with me, including you, you will not tell me your back is paining you. You will show up for my own building of my own house. And we'll build my house together.
When I finished it, I just noticed that when I was working, I used to walk like this. Then I started walking like that. So I just, it's not really me.
I think this is how crime started.
And the same person kind of one person, you flog out.
No, we brought them in front of people. All the people that built the house together. We all take turns flogging him. And him being you, because why?
Wait. So now
everybody build a house for you. Now go inside the house and lock the door.
I'm tired.
I say your back is paying you. Samson, what? That's why there's Delilah.
No.
What is this?
This is what I'm telling you about. Because I'm telling you, I know a lot of people will think, man, there is land everywhere. We don't have to pay for taxes for the land. If there was nothing built on the forest, would the government be collecting money from trees? No. So let us go together and cut this bloody thing. Then after they go say, sir, come this way. We'll be waiting for you to cut this thing down. And if for even cutting this thing down, you have to pay. Because these trees are not supposed to be cut. They'll turn around and finish for
That's why I said in the beginning, and please, everybody that that is listening and is actually truly involved in the things I'm saying and the possibilities of things, look up the Zeitgeist movement. in a world operating where we have reestablished the value of human energy, the value of your work is not currency. Currency ceased to matter. You've closed down the police. You've destabilized institutions like education institutions that are primarily for profit. Education institutions where the people are actually there to impact knowledge into people, not with the transactions. They become the aspiring way of life. Humanity is no longer for profit, or it's more for productivity.
So I have another question.
That's the way of life that
It's just
exists in the
question I have.
value being reestablished.
It's just a question I have.
And when you're saying what is the new value going to be? Human recognition.
I have a question.
We deserve that, don't you
I
think?
have a question.
I didn't ask your question. All your questions, they piss me off, man.
So now that if
Well,
you have built the house finish,
yeah,
and the person come and say they die.
the person die. People don't finish it.
So no, so as in who's going to take over
They
the
don't
house?
have any. The person that we built the house for died. They didn't. Samson, if you die today, and you and your mother were living in that house.
No, this is not no mother because the mother is still working. We are building the other ones.
Okay, so let's say you die, right? And you don't have any children. You don't have anybody.
Nothing.
Samson, what is wrong with somebody else moving into that house? So the house.
All the work, the cost will appear.
Samson, that's you're thinking of this with the mentality that we live in a capitalistic reality where you're working and there's a lot of suffering involved.
Yeah.
Samson, we don't have to live a life like that where the value of human energy is reestablished.
Ma'am.
If you did not suffer for it to the degree you suffered for it, you'll be happy to share it with another person. Samson, don't open your eye. Have you noticed that in this podcast since we started talking, every time you ask Samson question, his eye he will look Asian, answering this question for you. He will squint into the message. He will dig. He start looking like this. But when he wants to challenge a thought process that I'm putting out there into the universe so we can come together and share and make this a reality.
I say after
He
this,
he won't put his eye. My eye, something like this.
I just have a question to say. So you
The question to say or to ask?
To say.
Let's be specific.
He's telling me I will walk. I will go and cut street. Build fast house. They come die. They don't come enter. Then okay, the person enter. Is the one that was supposed to be the third house?
Samson, I don't believe that you'll be dying without children. With the way you are.
No, you don't get the point.
With the way you be procreating in this.
No, you don't get the point. Person, they say you're building the community.
Samson, even
where
you think
the whole thing, yeah.
Oh God.
You're trying the whole thing.
You're looking for problems.
You have 10 people.
Which is okay.
You have 10 people. They say they're building the house.
They build.
Okay, we start from the first person. This first person died. So is it the 10th person that will just come and take over the first one?
If that is the house you want, we are all still alive. Why can't we go and build the other one, the house the other person wants? Samson, where is all this negativity coming from? Samson, if the person dies, if I die today, we built a house together for me. Somebody should be able to live in that house. If it's not my family members, if I don't have any family members available, somebody alive.
Okay, you're just talking in general. I want me to understand. You have 10 people. They say the goal is to build the number 1 house, the number 2, number 3, number 4. Okay, let me make it better. We start with number 1. The house finished. Nice house. The person is still the work. Right? No problem. You finish house 2. The person for house 1 die. So the house person for house 3 will just take over the 1 for 1, or the number 110 will take over. How would you? Which number would it for?
It's based on the preferences of the humans involved in that situation. That's number 1. You're still operating from a world that requires currency.
Okay,
we have our time. Nobody's going to 9 to 5 schedule.
See,
let's
focus. You don't talk story. So number 2, number 3.
If number 5 wants to take the house for the dead person, for number 1 that died, they can take it. They will talk among themselves and decide.
No problem. So number 5 take it. Then when you get to number 5 building,
they will still show up and build. They will be
no.
There's another person available.
Listen. So the number 5 building, who's going to own the number 5 building? The number 1 that died, or the number 5 that's alive? Number 5 will get 2 houses.
Samson, in this reality, nobody's looking for 2 houses.
Listen, you're changing the thing. We're community.
Yeah, we're building community. Can you live in 2 houses at the same time?
So you don't ever do it again. Number 1, you build it 10 people, right? 1 house, 2 house, 3 house, all the way to number 10. Number 1 house finish, number 2 finish. Before you enter number 3, number 1 die. You said number 5 will take over number 1. Then you get to number 5. You're already building number 5 house. Number 5 get 2 house.
Samson, there's going to be other people that show up. This
No,
is
we are saying 5 people. It's not that we are doing it now.
so that means there's no need to build an extra house. There's no need to build community. We can't do a third space, parks, anything else that we can use as a community. We can't all build it together.
You see,
We finish building the houses now. Since 10 people have a house, we finish. There's no greed here.
that's it.
You're operating
So
from a
what about
place
the
of
number
greed.
5 person? No,
It's
not great.
Because
Not
why,
great.
why
Number
you
5 house
insisting
doesn't
that
like
they have to
number
have?
1 house.
Huh?
It doesn't like the way number 1 house is
Somebody else will come in and fit it to number 1 house, and then we'll build a house for number 5.
built. They don't like it.
Some they would they give it away. It's because people
You
exist
give it away to number 10. Well, there's only 10 people.
in existence. Samson,
So you don't give it away.
yes,
Because you're a charity center.
that's the issue.
You don't suffer.
You see the issue.
You
You're
don't
operating.
outside
That's
the
the
way
word you just used because it's a charity center. Is proof you're operating from a transactional perspective. Where currency and
Excuse me,
capitalism is
forget.
front runner,
Forget.
which is what I'm eliminating in
Forget.
this thought process.
Forget.
You can't forget it. That's the issue.
Forget.
You
The
can't
wala
forget it.
that I'm saying is that there are 10 people only.
In the world. So the 10 people in the world, you have finished the houses that you have to build, right? You
Number 1, the person don't die. Don't like the.
you don't
Other
like the
people
house.
like
Then
the-
leave the house alone now. We can use it for something else. We'll not build the other one's house together. I'm saying, what's the issue with that?
I want to know.
What's the
That's all.
now that you know something? What's the issue?
My issue is that
Charity.
wala
Wala for
people
where? Wala for where?
You
Now,
feel how the person confirm.
wala for where, bro? Now, I don't even want to speak it into existence. Let me not cast the wrong spells. You know, your generation have built the foundation for where we are right now, and I appreciate everything, the setup that we've come into. But we have to make it better for us to continue to enjoy this reality we're living in, and that's what I'm saying.
Story.
I know it's a lot of stories. Just like the story you just told, just like the reality we're living in is somebody's initial story. Hello,
I know.
I know him.
But what I'm saying is that based on 1 or 2.
This guy, based on what I told you.
Come on, leave me alone. Based on 1 or 2. That
This
number 1
one-
house that the person don't die.
Eh,
Something must happen though. But since we're already here, we have to go to that Dallas and one enter there. Just see that road. Just hit one of the tree. You catch the tree.
Samson, I love how you're insisting on ridiculing this whole perspective. Like this,
What do you really?
you're ridiculing what? Because why
No.
would you, Samson? Did I say that we should revert back and go back to the cave times when we did not have the tools that we have in our reality, or did I say that we should reestablish the value of human energy and utilize the tools that we have now for human productivity, for evolution as a
Okay.
collective,
So
not
the
by the
number-
few that
what
are
is
capable of
what they
affording?
get
There's enough land, and that way we would even minimize the waste we're able to put into this world.
or do not
Capitalism creates more waste than is necessary.
Sorry.
This solves all our problems: police
I know.
brutality,
I know.
financial
I know.
social
know.
impoverishment,
I
us treating each other like we're poor of spirit.
But me, I'm still want to get the free land. That's where we start from.
It's already in existence. Agreeing that we re-establish the value of human energy cripples the establishments that exist. Nobody's going to line up at a bank knowing that there's no value in currency, and the value is in our minds, right? Everybody says
The
this.
currency is not
Everybody
the issue.
that's every psychologist, human with any true perspective in reality, because you've observed, says this. It's all in our mind.
The currency is not the problem because currency has
shouldn't we
been
be feeding
changed.
the mind?
Currency changes all the time. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Currency is not the problem, and that's why I said value of human energy. Right now, it's currency that's the value of human energy.
No.
I didn't say the currency is just the means of the transactional living that we operate inside of. And I'm not saying that if you eliminate currency and reestablish the value, living is still not going to be transactional. You expressed it here when you said, so if we build this one person's house, one of this person had die, or you say his back is spinning him. You've broken this transaction. No? We're supposed to be helping each other, and until we are where we're supposed to be, you dropping out of this race is punitive. Like, why would you do that?
Let me tell you.
And that incentive only exists in the capitalistic reality.
Not really.
Where reality where the transaction is so dire and in your face.
That's wrong.
Come on, man.
I'll tell you right
Elaborate
now,
there.
because
I'm open to
me personally, I have different scenarios like
Pretty please.
producing wise. Open a record company. Somebody say, "Oh, I can sing." Okay, you produce. Okay. Then you do 1 song, 2 song, 3 song, 3 album, 4 album. Then they carry album, they go. You know, they sit there for TV. You call them, they don't answer phone. They turn around and say, "Please don't disturb me."
That's what I'm trying to say. This reality, I love you. so much. Let me start by saying that because I'm about to tear you apart. No, 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 no. No, literally, you listen to me, sir. You listen and you listen good.
Today you win.
Stop talking. This comes from a perspective where the value of human energy is transactional. The transaction involves somebody we don't suffer, they pay rent, they don't kick him out, they don't allow him to live in that same space again. He cannot even, like, literally, your life is on survival mode. That is 80% of the population in today. Like I'm saying, that 80% needs to make a decision that this way of living is no longer conducive.
Because your name is what?
Crazy.
I know.
I didn't know I whispered. I didn't know I whispered. Yeah,
Bravo.
the experience we're already living in is what?
Bravo.
The experience we're already living in is what?
Crazy.
Okay, so why is it so crazy to reimagine something more beneficial for all of us together? Are you guys there? You guys must be a different kind of.
Let me tell you the story again, so
Like-
you can honestly you will see. Let's go back to the thing.
I know the story. The person don't take your thing. Call it, let's say, fuck you. I'm not fucking with you no more.
That's it.
I'm talking about the negative connotations that exist within the transactional living. It has bred that type of thought processing. And at the end of the day, once you start making more money, and think about this realistically speaking, once you hit that $20,000 bracket, even I've noticed that once I make a certain amount in a month, I can never go back. And I just and it puts people in a perspective. I will kill, I will do what I need to do to never go back because everybody, they will not be sympathetic to even me going back because of the trajectory of life we're living in. This transactional living and the way we operate, you go to school for 10 years to become a doctor. You now become a doctor. And then they're asking you why, as a doctor, you're trying to collect every money that you can. Hello?
No, wait now.
The money that I spent to get here,
Let me tell you.
you want to recoup.
Wait now, let me say.
When the sacrifice is large, you want
down. You say, okay,
I'm still talking and then you will not interrupt me and then beg me to calm down. Which kind of
calm
is this?
down.
All right.
Calm down. So you do school for 10 years. After you finish school for 10 years, you let come and break. You say, I don't work again. Then what will happen? You still be paying this.
So you're just pointing out how this way of living is not it's wicked. So okay, can you point out the wickedness? Can you point out the wickedness in the way of living I've just prescribed?
No,
because you think that people would transfer what's happening now to there
No, because what I'm trying to say is that
when there's more peace of
I'm
mind.
still going back to the beginning. You say we need to come together. And the way of people thinking that we can, they don't go help. The way you feel happy, they're gonna say, brother, I'll be back. They don't come again. Yeah. That's the point I'm trying to say.
Or they will send their thoughts and prayers.
That's the point I'm trying to say.
But
It's not like
that's
it's
what
not
I'm saying.
possible.
That is true.
Land is free, materials are free, but the thought of human beings.
But that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying. Is this not the mind of the people that we're having access to? Is this everything that people keep saying that becomes our reality is molded from our minds first? Abi? We are minding the mindless behavior.
Mind business.
Mindless behavior is what I've been seeing around here. But if we structure our understanding of what things are right now, come up with fantasy, fairy tale scenarios. Because this was somebody's fairy tale scenario we're living in, bro. These fairy tale scenarios with our thought process collectively together, it cannot take one person. It's not requiring one body of government. It's all of us in this together. And I really mean that from the bottom of my soul. I don't care if 6,000 people laughing at me while I'm having this conversation. I believe that y'all can see it too. And that wickedness comes from the transactional living that we've had to endure. If we eliminate that together, there's room to breathe and to really see ourselves for who we are. Any human being backed into a corner that thinks all is what they do then is humane. Because they then become a wicked version of themselves. There's multiple versions to you, Samson, but would you say you're always happy and kind?
So,
Wind them, lie.
okay,
You're always happy and kind.
No, it's not about being happy and kind.
Come on,
What I'm
man.
trying to say is
We have facets.
you in life you must have you have to have the rich middle class.
You have to have.
You have to. You have to have the separation because not everybody has the same
Drive.
not same drive. Not everybody has the same capacity. Even they given everybody's given a phone. Everybody has a phone. But one person can use a phone to make 100,000 a day. Another person can use a phone to make a phone call. Another one can use the phone to just do nothing. So in other words, you cannot give everybody the
Can I be
same.
honest with you? You know why whenever I broach this question, I really have to apply a lot of patience and like love to it. That's why I know it's only love and patience that would change our realities currently. Because it's hard to get the human diluting this message that I'm giving to even think about a world where currency does not exist. Because then you start to
It's not
process it
about-
from the way of payments,
It's not
from the
about
way of this.
no. It's not about currency. Currency is just a transaction thing. Transaction means
The transaction will
in and
always
out.
exist.
Transaction is always an in and out. I'm talking about um in economy class. Why do they have the three things of your middle class, high class, and low class? Why?
Echelons. Why do they have that?
Mhm.
From my understanding, I would imagine it's what keeps the economy rotating.
Okay, so you just answered yourself. That's the reason why it's impossible for that to work.
You do realize in reality that you're doing exactly what I said. In a reality where we have reestablished the value of human energy, what is the use of economy? Hello. Human productivity is for the evolution, for the collective. Your mindset is so stuck on the way things
You
are
have to
right
have
now.
no,
Open.
no. It's not about mindset. It's about you have to understand science. Everything. So, okay, jump and stay in the sky. Just jump and stay in the sky. Just jump. Start up and jump and stay in the sky. Don't come down because you
I love
know.
how your brain associates another impossible scenario with the very thing I'm projecting.
Impossible. It's about just understand.
How will I jump and stay in the sky without mechanics?
So you understand gravity. You understand
Yes.
science. You
I
have
would have to
up.
apply
You
all these
okay. If you're applying that,
all
that
these
means
what's it
if
called?
you're applying that, that means you should know that you 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 cannot
All the
put
chemical
you cannot
elements in our
put
physical reality.
low, medium, and high, and just say there. It's just
It's
you're
just
just
it's
human being.
yeah.
Does not work like that because it's one
Because it
person.
hasn't worked like that doesn't mean it cannot
It
work
cannot
like
work
that.
like that.
Elaborate.
It cannot work like that because it's high, mid, and low. If
So
in
I
that
feel
case,
like you're certain that a reality that is absent currency as our means of transaction
no,
in our
this has
living.
nothing to do with currency.
Okay, so
This is not
that's what I'm
currency.
speaking about.
No, currency is just an in and out.
Okay.
Currency is just a definition of
So you're saying
in
regardless of
and
how
out.
we operate, even if we eliminated currency as part of our transactioning,
Currency is part of life. If you said currency is in,
yeah, it's a flow of things.
no,
It's a flow of
no,
things.
definition of currency is what in and out.
Yeah.
So that means um if you what do you call it? You build a house,
Yeah.
you have an in,
Yeah.
you have an out. When it's okay, it's finished with it. You have an in and out. That's currency. The currency is just an in and out.
Yeah.
So it's not the argument is not about currency. Is the argument is about um human perspective of life. You cannot put mids, lows, and high in the same place and expect it to work in the same. It cannot work in the same direction. It cannot work in the same direction. Even you have a system, somebody is going to want to break a system. Oh, I want to try it this way because you have the lows, mids, and highs. You have different steps to things.
Is my existence not proof that every system there'll be somebody willing to break it? But if the system is for betterment of humanity, there would not be such a fight in somebody attempting to break a system to better the system. There should be room
Everybody
for
has a different perspective of bettering the system. That's why you have the mid, lows. You have the tree in everything in life. If somebody tells you, "Oh, how do you open the door?" or you can pull the door. No, how you open the door? No, I want to slide the door. Oh, how you do? I want to. In at the end of the day, it's three different ways. So, in other words, you still everybody has a different.
You're speaking to how beneficial this variety in human beings can be in a world where we operate, where the currency, the flow of the value of human energy is the human exerting the energy. That's
So
where
the
the
people
value should be placed.
So where the
Believe
people
me, you.
are they humans or aliens?
How we enter inside alien conversation?
Because you just said humans building a system, changing
The
the
value
way
of human energy should be the value, the humans behind the value.
Okay.
That's the human exerting
So
the energy is the value.
Well, how do you translate value? That's where you're on the step one. In the step two, how do you translate value? That's where you now go back to why we have in and out.
How you translate value is in activity, in what the human is capable of doing. And in the in and out process that we have now,
How
if you
do
don't have
how
money
do
to
you
be
translate?
educated, you
How-
don't have, you're not able to gain
So
a
where does the
stable
money
life.
where does the money comes in? In and out. The point I'm trying to tell you is that you have three type of people on planet Earth. You have the lows, you have the mids, and the highs. The people that is the highest you have, that's I make this amount of money a month. I can have the low people build out a system for what I want. The medium people, oh, I'm right here. I want to go to the highs, or I can get the low people to do it. The low people is like, well, I'm not here. I gotta survive.
That's crazy.
So it's not about trans. No, it's just life. It's just I want to put all the three people in the room. Okay, you put all of them in the room. You're still gonna find out that you still have the lows, mids, and highs, because that's it's just nature.
Can I be honest with you? I recognize that the lows, mids, and highs is part of nature.
Mm.
And even after watching the Zeitgeist movement, seeing how reality, a mock reality, absent currency being the value of our transaction in and out nature, having the human exerting the energy, but the value of the energy being exerted, there was a symbiotic way that because there are some people, right? Like you said, you want a house, somebody wants two houses.
Mm.
Everybody does not want two houses, dog.
Mm.
It's just people think in segmented ways, right? So that
That's not what I'm
variety,
saying.
that variety.
How did you get to two houses? You said, oh, go out and you don't have to. This is where this conversation started from. You said conversation started from, oh, we don't have to pay for land. We don't have to pay for houses. If the people come together, that's where it started from. If the people come together, they're able to do everything they need, and everything they need is right there. And I said it does not work like that. And I gave you an example. I said, okay, if one person or you have 10 people that come together, they said, okay, we want to build out a system. They do the first person product. It's just like, I'll give you an example. In Nigeria, it's called Asusu.
Susu, yeah.
10 people come together.
And put money together, one person withdraws, and then they put it next, they put the same amount
Why
next
does
to
that
one
thing,
person.
why did that thing not translate back to the real world? Because one person is the one that will not forget. There's always one person. Why is that? Why does it have to be that one person? That's because you have the lows, mids, and highs. Because there's always one person. You say, oh no, it will work together. It's always going to be one person. In the room of people being smart, there's always one person that is dumb. You can't, it's always one person.
But isn't that and the way we look at it in a capitalistic world,
Mm.
there is no excuses or there is no consideration for that variety of that one person that's now the stupidest in the room.
Mm-hmm.
But in a world where there's freedom and everybody's not in survival mode, you do realize that we would be able to see the beauty in that one person that is not as smart as the rest of us. Even understanding that that one person that is not as smart makes the rest of us look smarter.
No. It's not about being smarter on. That's not the point. Go
It's
back.
one person that would deviate from the task and agree task.
That is the problem.
point.
And if one person deviates, what happens? The whole system breaks. That is the most important point. So what am I trying to say? That's the reason why we have the ins and out, because when you have the ins and outs, it becomes a job. You need to do this. This is what you paid for it. But if you say I'm not paid for it, okay, cool. They build it. Then what happens is that one person is going to want to feel like they want to take advantage over the next person. It's because it's human nature. This doesn't have nothing to do with science. It's just human blood nature. People always would want to take advantage of the next person. If they might not take advantage from the beginning, not in the middle, maybe at the end. They might do it in the beginning, but it's just so it's not about you have to look at it. No. So in other words, that's the reason why um we came back, like everything came back to try and like the ins and the out in the Stone Age gold. Okay, I want this service. Can you help me do it? Oh, I got 5 gold. Oh, okay, cool. That's why it started. So you have to understand why if you understand why things start, you can know, okay, if this for this to happen, This is why these things happened in the beginning. So when you understand that, you have a better understanding of life. But if you say, "Oh, just build it," or "we'll figure it out at the end," it's always going to be a problem because one person has a different concept of life, and it was messed up. So that's the problem. So it's not the idea of having or people come together to build houses. It's not the issue. It's just about, well, I said it as a joke. If the person dies, what happens? Oh, that's why I said if it's 10 people, if one person dies, that means one person have to have two because it's maths. It's simple maths. You have, okay, we're building 10 houses. Okay, we have 10 people. In the midst of 10 people, one person dies. That means one person has to take two.
And we give the most oversized person the second one.
See? So it's not the
And
now.
then next, we have a community of people who are trying to be fat, so they'll have two houses.
Yeah, but
Listen,
so that's the problem I'm saying. The problem is it's not the concept of build, like that's the reason why we have Bel Air in Houston. That's what we have Vegas. If you do the research of Vegas, a couple of people came to the. It's like, man, this place is very deserty. Let's build something. Okay, let's do it. But if you now go do your research, who's the owner of Vegas? We don't know. It's not one person because one person got greedy, but they came together. But one person got one person.
I know, but you see where this greed exists in a world where we've curated
The
it.
greed exists in the blood.
No, it exists in the blood, but we have given each other the power to really go the extra mile
The
with it
blood.
because we agree as a collective that if you have the money, everybody else should shut up. If you have the money, then things can get done. Based on that, we
This
know
doesn't have nothing to do with
we
money
are we
now.
are literally funding the sex
This-
trafficking rings. We are funding the melanin siphoning rings. Everything where there's negativity, where people like as long as you have money, that you move mountains.
It's not.
We're turning a
missing the
blind eye
topic.
to that
Missing the
perspective.
topic.
I'm not
The
missing
main
the topic.
is
I
that
recognize how one person can cause
that's the main
everything
thing.
to fall apart.
That's the main thing we're
That's
talking about.
but that's even in this scenario. Even in the scenario we're living in, one person causes everything to fall apart all the time by choosing greed, then having the avenue to then take advantage of their greed and have it affect everybody else.
Why is that? That is what we're supposed to talk about.
Human nature. It's embedded in human. I'm writing a book called Inside Humanity. I'm not oblivious. I'm not choosing to be like
Let's
ignorant
now
of the
see
fact.
Bel Air on
Mhm.
Bel Air Street. The whole of Bel Air Street is
Yeah.
well known by what?
The whole of Bel Air Street is pretty much owned by a lot of Chinese folk.
Why? How did they start that?
They all came together.
They came together and said, okay, we live in Houston. Let's see we can take over a section of
Houston.
now that comes down to culture. There's a lot of Nigerians in Houston. Imagine if Nigeria said, okay, let's take over Westheimer. The whole of Westheimer is Nigerian. Everything. It changes everything. But what I mean by greed, the blood,
So you say Nigerians are more greedy than
of course. That's the reason why we don't have one street. You know how many? Do you know how many Nigerians are in Houston?
more than the Asians are in Houston.
When they're doing the concerts, they'll have three concerts going on. Like one of these artists, but like they'll come in Toyota Center. Toyota Center holds about 30,000 people.
Oh, there's a lot of Asians.
30,000 people. 30,000 Africans. And they stay Africans outside. All the Africans come with, okay, when I just bring 1,000 each. Let's just start something. So what you're saying is impossible to happen. The only way that can happen is that it has to be a section of people. That's why I was saying it as a joke. Um, you just get to the land, and what you do, you have to have income. You have people. It's okay. This is how they build out Vegas. Okay,
Okay, so you have to have the income.
you have to. That's how people. That's how you build out Vegas. I went to Vegas to go study and understand this thing I'm talking about. So it's not just talking randomly. I went to Vegas. I stayed in Vegas for a year and a half to understand how did they build out Vegas. And a group of people said, okay, um, even me personally, I try to do that. So it's not just talking of. I bought 50 acres in America. I said, let me get some of my friends. Let's start with 50 acres. We can build a real estate, like an estate. With 50 acres, you can build an estate of 300 houses, right?
Mhm.
Man, those I said, bro, this is how much I'm paying for the place monthly and for the thing. You just bring this money. So at least if you bring money, ask other people, maybe like 50 other people who can build a whole estate. Guess what the person wants to do? Another criminal activity because the blood type is not right.
What is another criminal activity?
Like, oh man, give me for free now. I don't understand. I pay for the thing. Money come. You build the thing. Me, I build one. Another. We'll build the whole estate. They'll come and stay there. Family, everybody, children. We'll build this one. Gas station. What is needed in life? You need gas station. You need this. That's the reason why we have government.
So basically, for the person to get the money to do that thing with you, they should go and sell their time and their energy for resources and then come back and do that
Whatever
thing.
they do.
That's what I'm trying to. You don't understand how that's draining of life force. How old are you now? I'm 26. How old are you?
Only what? 30
Only
something.
13. Only 30 years old. My point is, if you're it's for people who say they're going to disrupt the system from within the system, you still spend your life feeding that system, and that gives it sturdiness because your life force is power. It's pillars that hold up the foundation. It's true. And me saying when you come together as a community, I'm not delusional to think one person is not going to try to peek out or do something outside the ordinary, but recognizing what we've been through as a collective before we got into this perspective of life where we are reevaluating the value of human energy, looking back, like you said, our history, it's important to understand where it started from, why it was beneficial for us to trade in gold and silver coins, and then now in paper currency. As the times evolve, the necessities of humans is important to take into consideration.
So you're talking about that's how America was built.
Them walking away and coming with pilgrims coming over here.
That's not how America was built. America was built. Somebody came to a place and say, "Hey,
Free land.
this is nice. Oh. Let's just start building. Let's go. You own this. Oh, you own this section. I own this section. You come own this section." That's how America was built.
I don't understand. Why would you do that without looking around the land? You don't care about
If somebody was there or not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I can tell you that in anyhow the criminal activities got them inside already. You don't come. You don't say you own this one. You own this one. We are here, bro. I've been here before you do. Hey, sure. I beg.
Well, that's very European. That's very shoo. I beg is very European. Because why can't the person that was here before you, why can't they join you in building a home and they be the first home that you build somebody for, and then they'll continue on the other houses? Why can't people think like that?
The person had the land there, they don't do anything before.
They did
That's
not
what
have the people
that's
and
what
the
the mindset of
resources.
the people are. They don't. That's
When
what
there is more people with the hands and the know-how, instead of selling it to each other, when you share that information with another person, like you said, some people know our sliding doors, so people push the door, some people pull the door. Somebody will create other mentalities of how to use that thing, but because you're trying to hoard information, it's so, bro, that's such a caucus perspective. Because why? It's so selfish and how do you say self-adoring, like you really only see yourself as the only factor of importance or value, and that's what got us to the transactional reality we live in right now. Because when you think about currency is the flow of energy as far as I'm concerned, but currency as far as paper money and the things we utilize right now are talismans in exchange for people's energy, in exchange for people's life force, because that's what your energy is, your life force. Recognizing the way things are now, is there not incentive enough to come together, a reason to attempt to make it better for each other?
Madam,
That's the question. That was a question. You can answer that question and we move forward.
So what's the question?
Is there not a reason to, is there no incentive to try to make the systems we have right now better for all, by all?
For all.
Yes, everybody alive.
First thing that anybody
in this timeline.
Anybody you ask, the first thing they will ask is, what's your gain? That's the first thing they will ask. So that's where the answer is, what's your gain?
This is a setup where everybody stands to gain. The work of your hands is something that you can reflect on and share with people. And learn how to do better.
People cannot gain at the same time.
And pace.
Remember, I just mentioned to you have low, mid, and high. And I also explained to you about example, someone has a phone, an iPhone. One person says, "Hey, I'm going to record myself. I'm going to post." Another person says, "I'm not going to do that. Same phone. I'm just going to be texting." Another person says, "I'm just going to be on the phone and watching." Are they going to gain the same thing? They cannot gain
Of course not.
That's the
There's an
reason why.
imbalance in that.
That's why I just said it's not anyhow you look at it again. It's like example the music business. One person creates the music, another person says, "Okay, I'm going to approve you or not on distribution." Another person says, "I'm going to take some money out of the money from your distribution." They were not there to create nothing. All they were doing is supposed and distribute. Does that look like a same value game? It's impossible.
But that can only exist in the world we live in right now, where the equivalence does not match up.
No, in any world you live in, there's no. I just explain again. You cannot have the same return because every single person has a different level of understanding. God has given everybody brain. Does everybody use the brain the same way? Everybody use the same brain the same way with shit. Let me tell you, there was a season
That means I would be very smart.
in this world. There was one time that I, I would say that everybody had the same level mentality. Only one time in the world, and this is like in the AC, like decades AC time. I'll tell you the story of it. The story of it was the same thing that said, "Hey, we are all these people, all of us are together. Let's try to build something. What do you want to build? Let's build going up. Let's build going wide. Let's build going up. Let's go and see what's on top."
Tower of Babylon. Is that what you're speaking of?
Not Tower of Babylon.
Which one?
What's it?
Egyptian pyramids?
Not the Egyptian pyramids.
Skyscrapers?
Not skyscraper. I don't remember what it was. I don't know the thing, but I just know that okay, everybody came together and said, "Okay, let's build going up. Let's go and see what is above the sky."
Yeah.
That was the only one time. That was before the blood type kicked in. That's only one time. Everybody does the big, they does the big go. They are building, going up. The person say, let's stop these people before they come. They don't know, they don't come and see. That was the only one time. So for that to happen, you have to kill the blood type.
So you believe that reestablishing the value of human energy is not one way to kill or cure that blood
No,
type?
the energy of blood, I don't know that one. That's a long story. I don't know about that one. I just know about to do that, you have to have a system of somebody says, okay, you 10 people, you need this.
Mhm.
I'll provide you what you need. You guys go. Whatever you need, I got you. That's where they'll be able to work. But saying, oh, let's build this because the blood type and you don't work in it. And even if the one person says, okay, one person inside there say, yo, this person is giving the money. Let's kill him. Let's go and get the money ourselves. Why? Why?
So when the value of the human energy is the human accepting the energy, if you kill the human, there goes the value.
What does energy has to do with that?
That's what we pay. That's what we sell our time for. Do you do nine? Have you done a 9 to 5?
We're not talking about 9 to 5.
No, no,
We're
no.
talking
Have
about
you?
energy. We're talking about resources, not energy. Energy is energy is given by when you're doing like okay, you work to get something.
Have you
in
worked at an
return.
airport?
I worked not in the airport. I worked in security.
Okay, so you've definitely worked. And that time it wasn't taking energy from you?
That is, we're not talking about energy now. We're talking about how humans can work together to build.
Any scenario where humans are working, it requires exerting of energy, love. That's why I'm focused on the energy.
You're talking about energy or trans, the in and out.
I'm talking about energy, period. To exist, to wake up in the morning, something for you to stretch. you have exerted a certain amount of energy. Is it because there's not a calculable way to see how much energy you exert when stretching? But you can tell when you've walked by the breathing, that you're then breathing after a certain stretch, that you've exerted energy. That's humanity. That's us at our core.
So how does this energy or not energy? How does it help the people to work together?
Pretty much what I'm saying is if the value of human energy or human transaction was the human energy, right? It would be beneficial for even the people that need the human to do the work to treat them with kindness and consideration. Whereas in our current reality, in our transactional operations, that is not a factor.
So I'll ask the question again. How does that help the people work together to build?
Positive reinforcement. That's how it helps, love. You can't want to go and kill the person providing the money. It's not the money that they are providing, it's energy. You kill the energy, you kill the work. It's just like saying, I own an airport. Let's go it from a transactional perspective of a capitalist. I own an airport, but this my employer is getting too. I don't even know how to say my employer is getting too popular or whatever. I don't want this employer again. I want another one. I'll just go and kill that employer. Like you don't when you need the energy they're able to exert.
It's opposite. The
What do you-
employer decides to go kill the owner of the airport.
Oh yeah,
That is-
yeah, that makes more sense.
it's
That's opposite. It's the opposite.
So if you go kill the owner of the airport, the whole airport is done now.
Exactly from this financial
That's what I'm
perspective.
trying to tell you. That's why I said that.
We're talking in resources, not human
Yeah.
energy. But the human
Resources.
energy is what breaks down the resources.
No.
Like you said, are we going to just go and jam the tree, or are we going to cut it properly and then take it to the sites that we're building on?
All these parts, there's always a way around it.
Of course there
The
is.
point I'm trying to say is that for people to come together to do something,
Mhm.
every single person to do stuff, they always have their own agenda. That is the main problem of what we're talking about. The main problem is that people always have their own agenda. But if they can just see the picture together and push it will make more sense.
Okay,
But the blood type,
they'll stop saying blood type because this exists based on things that have happened to us in the past. You would agree. First of all, let me ask you selective questions. Things that happen in a person's life can change how that person reacts to situations. Yes or no?
yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Okay, that's valid. If a person has endured hardship, they are more aware of trauma or possible trauma situations, no?
Yes and no.
Yes and
Because
no?
I already gave the answer yes or no. The first question, you're asking the question again.
Okay, so
Because
basically you're trying to tell me that so
mindset.
let me put it this way, directly and globally. The slaves that recovered from being slaves, not me and you that were in Nigeria, the people that were here whose grandfathers and forefathers were enduring slavery, also us back home, we had our own perspective, but let's stick to the American perspective. The people enjoying slavery here, enduring, not enjoying, slavery here, after the passing, and let me not say slavery has passed because there's still prison systems that mimic the same situation and all those other ways to impoverish and keep them in a position to not make as much as they deserve from the work of their labor, from their energy. After all this, does it mean that they just have to, they have no trauma attached to them? It didn't change their activities. In fact, it made them
Yes
more
and
of who they
no.
are.
You asked the same question I gave you. Yes.
How is that all a yes and no answer?
Because yes and no. Some people love. We have three type of people on earth: the lows,
Mids and the highs.
the mids, and the highs. The people in the lows, they're okay. Slavery, they get food. They, as long as they have the bare minimum, they're alright. The medium people, they have a different mindset. Man, this person that is flogging me doing this thing, I catch and flog him. You'll see the pain.
Mhm.
The high people's like, man, I'm about to take the risk and run. If I make it out, I make it out.
I love how in your scenario, everybody is for themselves.
It's not about everybody for themselves. You just have the three type of people on earth.
Yeah, but they all thought about themselves in the situation. The lot of people's like, oh, this is happening to me. I'll just take it. They meet people as like, I want to pay back for this place. I want to pay back for this place, for this thing where they don't do me my whole life. And the high people are just like, I want to escape. It's not, oh, I'm thinking from a high perspective. I'm going to alleviate myself and all the people that are enduring this with me. You're only making room for I.
How are you gonna run away from something if you don't You yourself, you know, run.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
that's true. Harriet Tubman had to run away before she was fleeing
I
the
don't
slave.
get it. It's like, oh, you
Oh,
want to be
Harriet.
president, but you didn't study how to read and write. You
Ah,
start with the I. Everything starts from the person. If you cannot do that, I don't know how you. What you want to. What who you want to president? You want to carry people? Niggas like, yo, can you read? No. Can you write? No. Okay. Uh, okay. So it starts from the I. So we have the three type of people. We have the lows, we have the mids, and the highs. The same scenario, the slavery people, the people that were that okay, no more slavery. Some people were not happy. 'Cause like, yo, I gotta go outside and be working now and get food for myself. I had food over here already. I just had to cut the thing. Why they're not looking, I grab my thing. Now I have to be outside looking for damn lows, mediums. Like man, sure, no slavery shit. I'm outside. I'm gonna figure it out. But another one is like, man, forget all this thing now. Me, I'm already gone. They went inside the bush. You just see one person who they want. That's also what have all these movies with slavery and interpret it. They interpret it one way. But there's another way to interpret it. The people that enjoy the slavery. Have you seen the movies that people enjoy the
the
slavery?
white people been trying to tell us my slaves were happy.
Yeah,
Come on,
maybe.
man.
Because the
People
thing
had
is,
to make the best of their situation for sure. But you don't care. You didn't care about their happiness enough to inquire if they were truly
you're
happy in that
missing
situation.
it. You're missing it.
How
You're
am I
missing
missing
it.
it?
You're missing it again. You have three type of people. You can't say they did
So
not
you're
enjoy
saying,
or did not
so
enjoy.
you're
No,
saying
you have
some,
to be in
yeah,
the
you're
shoes.
right. You're right. There's some people that did enjoy that situation because
Like man,
life is very contradictory, back and forth.
you have to like if you can like when somebody say, "Oh, yes," if somebody come to me, "Oh, Samson, I know what you've been through."
But can I be honest with you? Even me hearing me say that, it sounds like me saying there's some people who were raped that after a while started to enjoy the rape.
Yes.
I know that is true, but also saying it just feels icky as fuck.
Well, because you're not in their shoes. If
Yeah.
you're in the shoes of them enjoying it, you're like, man,
Let's
somebody.
change conversation.
No, but seriously though,
Man.
like yeah,
No, but you're no, it's really
is
it's real to
everything in life
entertain those
is.
perspectives because they exist. I wouldn't like to just negate them because they feel icky,
I know people
but they feel
personally.
icky.
Not forget, I know people personally. Oh, I got raped. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, at first, oh my god, I love that process. Me sitting there like, I don't get this, but
Yeah.
okay. You know what I'm saying?
Stockholm syndrome on the
So in other
register.
words, go back to it again. Anytime you look at people, you have three type of people on the earth: the lows, the mids, and the highs.
Hmm.
If you understand that, you will just like, okay, I understand life. That's the first step to understanding life. First step to understanding life is understanding. In America, they said money bracket rate. No, what do you call it?
The money bracket rate.
Tax
Oh,
tax
tax bracket
yes,
rate.
tax bracket rate. Some people that they are paying high taxes. So I think
Yeah.
oh man, oh my tax is high. Some people like man, I make so much money. Sure, yeah, take the money. I want to flip it, do something else. You know,
So basically, there are going to be always going to be different variations of people, and how they approach the same thing will vary based on the perspective difference. And we just continue to approach life with a consistency at getting better at the things we know how to do, the things we're learning, and being open to
and
honestly
before you finish, what's the name of the podcast show again?
consistencies podcast.
So basically,
Basically,
stay
just
tuned.
stay tuned, stay tuned, man. Woo! It's a beautiful life we're living. He just sweets. There are no feet. Can we imagine?
So remember,
I love this life.
hmm
Nah, but you just got to keep embracing yourself and getting better. It's like I have to believe, and I do believe. It's not if I have to believe, but because of all the negative things I keep getting faced with when I bring forth these perspectives that float around in my head, I have to believe that everybody wants the best for everybody else in existence, and there's just the guiding forces trying to survive that hold the systems that exist now together, suggesting to everyone that no, everyone's for their own agenda.
okay, how do you
Come on,
know?
man.
How do you know? Okay, I give you. Oh, I got an example. If I was to give you, okay, let's do like this. In America, what is the average um money that people leave for? Like if you look at the research, I think it's about 24,000 to 28,000 a year.
That people leave behind.
Yes, and they love it and they're happy. Somebody else is like 20,000 is what how much I spend a day though.
Yeah.
Another person is like, yo, 24,000 is what I spend an hour.
Yeah, for real.
So they're all happy. Yes, they're all
Yeah,
happy.
they're all happy. Happiness is not a measurement of
It is.
available currency,
It is.
although it just
It is a measurement because everybody's happiness is based off what capacity.
availability, yeah, and capacity, what they
So
can
that
access.
sentence you said does not work.
There's contradiction in every scenario in life, bro.
Yeah,
It doesn't not work.
main thing
It
is just-
applies from a certain perspective.
I don't even know.
But you can't understand the perspective, which is okay. Because I wouldn't say I can't understand your perspective. I have been in that perspective, like in a way that I didn't see the possibility of any other scenario that I now bring forth. But once you start to see that, oh, yo, this is possible, just because of the things that you've had to endure, and a lot of the things you see other people that you love and that you know, even the people you don't know, you see them enduring these things. You're like, if there's another way, I have to give room for this belief to be widespread, to be thought about, or just sit on it and think on it as far as you, the individual person, because it's going to take us collectively curating it. There has to be
What are you talking about?
curating the next phase of our lives, stepping into a world where we have reestablished the value of human energy. I will be saying this till the day that I'm dead. And we all have so long. You get my point. This is not something I haven't said to you before. We've had these conversations and we will continue to have these conversations. Huh? But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for being here again. Welcome to Consistency Podcast. This one is droning off. He said, I didn't hear this. I don't know this conversation. But when your tempo goes low and you start to hold your hand, you're like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Everything that needs to be done has been done. Seriously?
Because it's just, if you understand, you understand. If you don't get it, you don't get it. So who said something? Sure. Huh?
Show me book. Show your beautiful books. I don't think this person can spell. I'm stressed. What books? Did you see any book in front of us? Guy, is there a book in front of us that I'm not seeing?
No, this you're trying to say promote the books. That's basically.
Oh, show the books now, guy. Let's show the books, guy.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Man, I'm like, bro. Ooh, show your beauty. He does have beautiful books, Brock Lesnar. I'm not gonna lie. It's the graphic design for almost every single book he puts out. I don't know who's responsible for that, but it's
The team.
the,
So now back
team,
to
the team does their job.
back to the people, the collectives.
It's a collective, and that's how to operate.
Oh, so now you get a better picture.
I do not get the better picture.
No,
I see a way that it can work better than I'm
You
not.
want to get the life for free? Get the house for free.
It's not for free if you're exerting your energy to be able to replenish the people that are giving you. The transaction doesn't stop. It's just
So,
absent the form of.
what's the transaction in that picture? The transaction is the houses, if you don't know.
Yeah, the houses is.
So there's still transaction.
No, the transaction is not the houses. The houses is the final product of the transaction. The energy you show up with every day to build them house together with that person. And you're also walking away with understanding of how to do houses, because every job you do, you get better.
The difference you're talking about. The transaction is the houses.
No, bro, that's
That's the transaction. So why don't you build the houses? Do all the thing and build the house and give to somebody. Never stay inside. The transaction is the house, the in and the out. The in.
I love how you just want to negate the physical energy it's taking from each person involved. And that's what I'm trying to focus on.
That energy, not energy. But the transaction at the house. You got to work. If you don't work, you eat. So make it like this now. She have said it like this. We're gonna gather, let's say gather 100 people. Start they'll walk and they will build the houses for the homeless people. They don't stay inside. Them they said no get house.
Bro, you already know that you're describing the same unfair situation when
So that's unfair.
I'm trying to replicate it. Why would that be something that we would
No, we need to do
as
that.
a
That's what I think.
collective?
That's what I think.
Just open an organization for charity.
Oh, so everything I'm saying now is being to you back.
It's not hitting me back.
Eh.
You're producing scenarios that call from this capitalistic environment. Son. But you can step in. We're recording, but go ahead. Let me know. Let me know what's going on. You need help at the moment? Okay, we're about to end the stream then. I love that. I love the sound of that. It seems like you need help with the music studio.
No video.
Oh, video help?
I can't get the camera to output to the computer.
Oh,
Gotcha.
he got you. Well, should I continue?
Yeah,
Just
continue.
then?
You better give the houses for free. Oh. You know what she's saying? Let me just tell you what she's saying. She said that you need to have a collective of people to come together.
Y'all come into the camera view so we can at least see your reaction to this.
I'm getting this rubbish is what she's saying.
You don't call it rubbish. Man.
Straight rubbish.
Don't call it rubbish.
No, okay. I shouldn't judge it yet.
Don't judge it yet.
Don't judge it yet.
Give him chance to judge it.
Okay.
Rubbish.
We're coming together as a people. Like, let's say 100 people come together and they start building houses. They don't have to pay for the land, and those. So basically, let's say 10 people come together, right?
We're sharing information and the resources, building a house for each of the people in that group. We start from number one. We build a house for number one, number two, number three, number four, number five, all the way to 10 together.
So I told her, I said, so what happens if we are number 3 house, right? And the number 1 person, he died. So now what?
You have to set that up in ahead of time.
Oh, okay. She said that you have to conversate with it. I said, okay, if it's 10 people, that means 1 person has to go with 2 houses.
And I believe that he's thinking of these things I'm saying, which what I'm saying, the key word is re-establishing the value of human energy from currency and the transactional status we have it being now to the human exerting the energy being the priority and being the thing of value.
You have to set it up into generational stuff.
Isn't it generational? Because when we give birth, we're passing to the. Because if number 1 dies, doesn't he have a son?
Not if the next generation doesn't know how to handle it. So here's a easy wealth plan that I heard. If every family were to put 1 person in their household, if every household had a $1 million life insurance plan, we would eliminate,
Slavery.
we would eliminate a lot of
financial
problems, right?
The thing about finances and for finances,
But the key is, you can set that $1 million policy. If you don't teach the next generation what to do with it, and the next generation and the next generation what to do with it, you can't always act like you have new money. A lot of people do.
True.
So if you don't set it in place to where the next generation is already taught what to do, then they're just gonna sell like we always do. Because we don't see the value of the hard work and the getting it. You just get something and you see the monetary value now.
I'm glad you said that. You don't see the value in the hard work, but the let's call it the fairy tale land that I speak of, because it's not our reality currently. The world I speak of is absent the understanding of currency and the way it works.
I have to.
We
tell
are
you my
trading in
story.
humans' energy. Oh, you do? Okay, I'm gonna need to hear that. While we're in there, I'm gonna need to hear that. But if we eliminated the currency bit and we're just transacting in the human energy, you that built the house, there's other things that need to be built while you're together. And information, you're not selling it to each other, you're sharing it with each other and creating avenues for evolution, ways that then bring us into the next phase of life. And we're not selling information to anybody. We're getting the resources as a community and keep building the next thing and building. And everyone that needs one gets to have one.
You gotta have
Cell phones, you can build in your backyard.
You gotta have the currency, but you just have to take the newness out of it. Like, we put clothes on every day, right? You don't get excited. Do you get excited about putting on?
I say,
Do you get
take the
excited?
currency mentality.
So you a man. Do you get excited about putting on underwear? You grab them as long as they clean, fresh pair every day, right? Because you're used to it. You've been doing it your whole life. You've been.
That's what I'm saying. We're so
all
used to
over
this
it.
mentality of currency.
But what if you didn't have a care about money, understood it from a young age, and that way when you got some, you just didn't go crazy like I did? We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we were. But he keeps bringing. That's what I'm saying. It's difficult to have this
In your
conversation.
mind, you think you're right now.
I'm not. I don't think I'm right.
You
I
think
think
you're
we're
right.
getting somewhere because the conversation's.
You guys know,
I need to
I try to say right now, niggas need to get paid. That's what I'm trying to say.
get that money.
So it
That's all this
I'm
the
saying
collection of the
you can't
Bro.
have this conversation with people without money. I'm not gonna. If you have, if you're
That's what I've been trying to say since
basically,
morning.
you guys are just stressing me because I don't have the money to tell you. Okay, it's not about the money. Listen, basically, you will only listen when the money's on the table.
well
And it comes from you. It's in your mind. So I'm saying, can't you fix
when
it?
you
It's not worth it for you to stop suffering.
So you
when
think
you
I'm
get
Michael
past,
Jackson now?
but when you get past money, when you get past money, it's about the experience.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
don't
the
you
experience
don't
come back to
Money
money.
is about the
Calm the
experience. The
But
money's in your head. It's a
like when I
figment of
go
our imagination.
so when I go to a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Though I pride myself in being to where I can go to a restaurant, I don't care what it costs because I know I can walk out and pay. So if you had that mindset about everything, you did. So I read this book. I can't remember which one it was, but it said you want to have the mindset, your spending power, where everything is the spending power of a pack of gum. Now, when you go to the corner store, you don't care what a pack of gum costs. You just get it. Well, you don't have true spending power unless whatever you're trying to buy, you can spend like that. Unless you can spend like that, then you don't have the true power. And so you can just go say, okay, it's a need, it's a want, I'm not worried about it, just go get it. Because I'm good.
Basically, just like in America, to buy a product, you have to have and be able to afford the tax on that product as well, and possibly be able to.
I learned to calculate 8.25% when my mom started giving me allowance and let me go to the store get my toys. Because if your allowance was $10 and the price was $9.99, you got to add 82 cents to that because the price is gonna be $10.81. I knew this from a
I'm
young.
speaking of a reality absence this type of survival mode associated with currency.
You know, survival.
I love how
it's
we
just
keep
like-
trying to drag it back. It's the life we've known, so we're so stuck on this. The way it is the only way it has been. It's the only way it can be.
You gotta.
I'm saying, can
You
you
have to
think
master
different?
it. You have to learn to master what's in front of you first. You gotta master that.
I agree with that.
You gotta master this guy here, for example. He said, "I want to move to another country, do this." I say, "Yeah, that's cool." But I say, "How about you master this economy before you go mess up at that one?"
No, that's valid. That's absolutely valid.
I mean, we could run from our problems all day, but like, okay, if your car breaks down, you gonna buy a new one every time, or you gonna fix it?
You're gonna have to start fixing.
Yeah. So I mean, you can we can theorize and have our scientific methods about everything that we truly believe, but at the same time, I feel like we got to master what we're doing right now.
Absolutely.
So
I agree with
like it'd be cool to get away from currency, but it ain't going nowhere. You got to stay on top of it. I don't care what the government do, because I'm gonna stay on top of that too. You throw, okay, you gotta do this. Well, I'm gonna find another loophole, move another way. It ain't gonna work.
Nah, that's necessary.
It's not the mind thing. It's actually the walk thing.
Yeah, you
Walk it.
I'd say get ahead of them. It ain't gonna stop. My family say it don't stop.
I like that. See you guys in a bit.
Thank you so much.
And that's consistency podcast. Explaining what we're still talking about the same. These conversations have to be had. It didn't change my mind. You can't change my mind. Like listen to the energy is a pivotal part of our experience as humans. Yawning is energy. Walking is energy. And from what I've seen, how we express that energy is dependent on the person that we are. And that only matters as much as what we desire. Human individual agenda can be, and in most cases, from my experience, is for betterment of all the humans around them. The people they can see, and in most cases, even the people they cannot see. I find it hard to believe that humanity is inherently selfish and just primal in its operation with its world, the animals around them, and with themselves. It's not I find it hard to believe. There's several things that prove that this is the case. There's evidence to this degree. However, there's also evidence to the degree that we have care, we have love, and maximizing that, our performance in those conditions is far more remarkable than the performances that we display when there's a lot of imposition to our existence. Again, you guys really need to check out the Zeitgeist movement. Give me your opinion in the comments. These are, it's not just a theory, it's things that I definitely see constantly. And I'm pretty sure there are versions of us that see it too. And just like the timeline that we live in, someone had to see it, speak on it, perpetuate it over time, act on those things. I believe it's evident that we are stepping into a new age and a new time within reality where we're all finding our voices and learning how to use it. And I'm grateful for that. Find your voice, learn how to use it.
I beg.
Uh-huh.
Use your voice for what?
This one to make money. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. It's not about the money. So yeah, I just want to say I really appreciate you guys, and please check out the books. I have Inside Humanity coming out soon. Amazon will be helping me publish that. There will be others after the way. This particular book is more self-help, self-inspirational, reflective on the things I am, how I developed to becoming the person I am today, and the things around me that contribute to my development to some degree, and the people and how their lives and operations work, and my observations as far as humanity as a whole, collectively, how we've operated from the humans, of course, that I have been exposed to in my timeline here. Because I'm sure there's multiple opinions and multiple facets. The second book is it's definite fiction, and it's a really good romance fiction. We're not going to talk about it now. I'm going to advertise that sometime soon. Just about rounding up. But again, I really love the participation. I love your listening. I love your ears. I love your time. And I just want to say, continue to express yourself. It's as necessary in becoming the best version of you that there is. And you, oh God, you deserve to see and become the best version of you that you can be in this timeline. You know, I cast that spell on you in your reality. Expose yourself to the most ferocious, strong, sexy, brave version of you that you can concoct, and then share that with the world. Because that is just that's beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence. You guys have been amazing, remarkable even. And transfer the files. Welcome and goodbye. Consistency, baby.